upon one of these flaming nightmares. The flaming skeleton atop the nightmare seemed to direct its mace towards the party, ushering some sort of a command, and these skeletons rushed in, firing all sorts of short bows and melee attacks in and around the unicorn. The unicorn got kicked in the throat with a serious critical hit, got stabbed and poked around. The unicorn is looking very rough. And I think with that, we're roughly good to dive about back in. If everybody's back.
Murder.
Yeah, I'm ready.
When we leveled up, did we get max HP again? Or
No,
we just have it. Okay, that's what I was double checking. Okay.
Yeah, you gain the hit points of the level up, but not what you've already lost.
Okay, thank you.
So our max, but our current stays the same.
Yes.
Otherwise, I'd just get
your
effectively 30 hit points.
Your current should go up with the amount of hit points you gain from your level up.
Oh.
But you've still lost as many hit points as you've already taken.
Okay.
Do we perhaps get spell slots back?
If you get more spells, tell you what, Seneca, roll me a religion check.
Warlock.
I would like spell slots back too. That'd be great.
Yeah, I mean, me too.
Come on, ancestors. You rolled a 2. No, you rolled a 1.
No,
that's a 1. That's a natural 1. Oh shit!
Put it on the board, Rachel.
Put it on the board.
You stepped through that weird portal, like that strange cloud of whatever terror means. And since stepping through, that connection that you so vividly felt before is much more relaxed. Like it went from a whole cord of ropes of a connection to but maybe a single thread that you can just faintly feel that tie.
Oh, that's
like something seriously wrong happened to your patron or something. I don't know.
Oh no.
That'd be crazy, Brian.
You
would never do that, right?
No, who would want to hurt them? They're a great guy. So Seneca, you're going to regain only 1 spell slot.
Hey, that's all I needed.
Do the other spellcasters get to roll for that?
The other spellcasters, do you guys gain spell slots?
Not at 4.
You get it at 5, right?
No, not
you
at 4.
You go to third level.
Wait, no, I did. I gained a 2nd level spell slot.
You gain that
right, you gain spell slots, not new spells.
Yeah. Well, he gets 1 as well, but because he's a bard, he has to pick a spell at his level.
I have to. Yeah, I'm picking a cantrip and a spell. I'm trying to figure out which 2nd level spell I want.
The best one, of course.
Heat metal.
Really good.
That is.
It is really good.
I mean, Summer does it with style. I don't know if I could do it better than a little.
You
girl
could
man in his
heat
armor.
Godrod's rod.
Just think of a nice barbecue, and not that it's a person.
Enlarge reduce is a fun one because then Bree could be big, or Yostrev could be small.
If you do it with Yas and he's got that reach with his glaive, that's scary.
Oh, that is scary.
He's reaching like 20 feet out.
I actually made a character like that once.
I did too. He got crushed by a Pegasus? What'd you hit me with, Nick? Rocky. It was a phoenix or something.
Wait, which character?
Rocky the Duke in the side piece one shot.
Oh yeah, it was a phoenix.
Bird.
It was a phoenix. Yeah.
That stupid squirrel.
Oh yeah, because I actually used one of the Magic the Gathering phoenixes. That's what it was.
You did.
A lightning phoenix.
Yep. It's oh my gosh, I have a whole deck around it.
Is it time to go? I think so.
I think
Arclight
so.
Phoenix. That's the name of it. Arclight Phoenix.
Yeah.
So when
Inside.
when his size increases to large, does that increase his reach? Is that what does it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, it makes his 10 foot of reach expand a set of squares, right?
Oh, I guess that's true. Tempting. You do know how I like being a support character.
Yeah. I mean, Bree could be a real girl.
Just like that, everybody recalls that Rien was here the whole time as the camera pans over, and just behind the unicorn, there she is. Rien, what would you like to do?
I've thought about this, Ryan. I'm going to move 30 feet, and Rienne's going to try to hit. And I know I said I'd only use it in emergencies, but I can't go farther than that. I'm going to hit the horse. The nightmare.
The nightmare.
Fuck yeah, with the crossbow, and it's going to
With the
work.
crossbow. With the goblin crossbow?
My
Yes.
Awesome.
22. Also, I looked at stuff because, I read. There's also this thing called Vex.
Yeah, there is.
Okay, so I get advantage, right?
Sure do.
Next time you hit it. Okay, I would like to hit it again with a crossbow.
Uh-huh. You have advantage on the next attack roll against it, and as you hear some sort of machinery clicking as the first shot is loosed out from this crossbow, making contact with the nightmare, it automatically lines up and loads and pulls back on the string without you having to use your second hand to do so. This is a fine piece of machinery that you've got now.
Oh, fuck yeah, it is.
Wait, is it a light crossbow or a hand crossbow?
Light crossbow.
Okay, then that'll have a different mastery stat than the hand crossbow.
Oh,
It
shit.
would, but it's also a self-loading,
Okay.
Hold on. There's
Cool.
gotta be something
which is another
I
difference.
can do.
Fighters have so many things.
It has the slow property on it. So on a hit, it'll deal 10. It'll slow their speed by 10 feet.
Oh shit! I never rolled damage for the first one. 13.
13 for the first one.
Yes, and I rolled a 13 for the second one. But hold on, I want to make sure. As an action, you can choose willing target. Bonus action, second win, reaction, protective field, other. Hold on. Your rubber wellspring represented, which feels your power. You feel. What's the one that I can use to add more damage to it? And every single time I have a hard time finding
It's your
it.
Psi Strike. You get
Yeah,
to
my
add
Psi
a
Strike.
D8, D6 of damage, I think.
1d plus 3, so I'd like to add it to my first damage.
Ooh.
Nice.
20.
Ooh.
7 more damage.
Yes, just a 13 hit.
13 hits. It's just
Oh
what you
my
need,
god.
nightmare.
Fuck yeah. Alright, so
Nightmare.
For 11
That's
more
11.
piercing damage.
okay, hold on. Let me just make
Horse
sure. 'cause
rears back as the crossbow punches into its chest, and a gout of flame just shoots out from the front of it. It lets out this horrifying demonic wail somewhere between a horse's cry of agony and some demon in the abyss calling out.
Yep, and I think I can't use anything more, so I'm out.
Cool.
Unless I
The-
use second wind. No, not second wind. Never mind. I'm done.
The unicorn is going to give a unicorn's blessing to Bantu for Damn, 14 hit points back to Bantu
Oh shit, that
for
puts me
its
back to
bonus
full.
action.
Yay!
as it steps to the
Oh,
side.
wait, no, hold on. It puts me up to 34 because my max is 43 now.
You gotta update your
Nice.
token.
The unicorn is then going to use its action. Charge 20 feet forward and then give these guys a little taste of its radiant horn.
And don't forget, it has advantage because I gave it to him for my last silvery barbs.
And that's what got you guys the level up on its last blessing.
Oh, that's
On
cool.
But the lingering effect of that is going to result in a natural 20 on this.
Let's
hit.
go, unicorn!
Unicorn, don't fuck around.
Board.
Ba-ba-bum.
For the corn.
For 9 points of radiant damage, is going to just send his horn bursting through this skeleton with a gout of holy radiant light shining out the blast. Energy. And one more time, you guys hear this calm, soothing elven voice calling out, "It's fine, I can hold them while you all make your escape. Flee from here quickly!" As the skeletal archer is going to rear back his bow and take 2 shots at Brienne.
Okay, that's rude.
Holy shit, though. He's going to roll a natural 3 followed by a natural 3. So those are both going to miss. Miss. He's going to
The hero has arrived.
Well, you know, she just blends to the
Reevaluate.
background, so.
What do you mean she's arrived? She's
Where'd she
always
go?
been there.
Last time
Why
I
do
saw
you
you,
guys-
you were sleeping in the back of a cot.
No, I
Um,
wasn't. I was
I swear to
always
God.
there. I had
He
a full-on conversation.
he
with her.
is going to
I don't think we've actually had a conversation since we've been a part of this party.
We've had several.
I didn't remember.
Aww.
I think that's Lucas having an issue.
No, that's fair. That's completely in line with how I want to play Rianne. You know, she interacts with the world.
Ace. So it is going to move around. No, 60s. There. A couple more over to there. And then Crow is up.
Okay. Hold on. I need to. I'm sorry. I'm trying to double check things, and my brain is not here.
There's no time.
We've been discussing her level up too.
Oh, nice.
All the spells. Even the ones you don't want to cast.
Okay, I thought I had a different meta magic option, but I don't, which is fine. I'm still gonna do this. Oh God, wait, hold on. Things have changed. Sorry, that guy
Uh-oh.
just moved and I didn't realize. Perfect. Okay, I'm gonna target the skeleton archer. Because he really fucked me up that one time. Really bad.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do Chaos Bolt. Hold on, let me double check something else. I'm sorry. Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna target the skeleton archer, and I am going to target it with a Chaos Bolt. I still have my bonus action, the thing that I cast for my bonus action, which gives me
Innate
advantage.
sorcery.
That's the word. Thank you.
Amanda, what color would you like on Crow or Icon to signify that whenever you've got that going?
Let me look at the colors. Hold on. I gotta pick a color scheme. Let's do blue. Let's do blue.
Yeah. Cool. has got her magic voodoo juju going.
Sorcery, blue. I think I said the blue dot there too. Okay. Archer. Chaos Bolt. At advantage.
Hey, 6 is gonna hit.
6.
Oh, you almost crit.
Almost. And we are going to do cold damage because they don't like the cold. They're dead. My damage is so terrible every time. I always roll shit on my damage.
4 damage.
4 damage.
Cold blasts into the archer. This time he stands strong in his saddle, not
That's
knocking him off
surprising.
his horse.
Seems weird. However, I am going to roll on the table. So maybe chaos will ensue.
Roll a d20.
9.
9.
Chaos will ensue. And because I know he knocked the shit out of me that one time, I would like to move back a little bit.
All right.
There. I think he can still reach me, but this is what I'm going to do.
Crow's running for her life. Got it.
He's a spicy boy. Don't need to touch him.
Eobendra.
All right. So Eo is going to follow Crow's lead and also attack the skeleton archer.
All right.
Oh crap! I didn't get my dice ready. Okay. How about a 19 to hit?
19 hits.
Okay, so that is going to be... That's a D8. Going to be 6 points of damage.
6 damage.
And with my bonus action, I'm going to expeditiously retreat back to keep myself in line between Crow and the skeleton archer.
Go.
And that should do it.
Briarios.
All right. Bree's going to start her turn by giving some temporary hit points.
To who?
To our newest friend Seneca. She got hit really hard, and
Just a little
Rienne
bit.
is the hero. 10 temporary hit points to Seneca.
Damn.
Once again, rolling on the temp HP. If you stay a little close to me, you'll be just fine, Seneca. And then Bree's gonna move up 25 feet, pull out the Warhammer, and give a big ol' thwack to this nightmare, if I can.
All right.
Ooh. 23 to hit.
23 hits.
Right. So I got a cool new thing with my feet. I took Crusher. So I get to push this guy very far away.
Cool.
Crack die.
Dude, the
That's
push is back.
Yeah, back towards the skeleton to the northwest. That's going to be 11 points of bludgeoning damage, and I can move him 15 feet away.
Ooh.
Yeah, there we go. And I will take my last 5 feet of movement to step up in between skeleton and Bantu.
All right.
And
Are you
that's my
putting
turn.
your back to the nightmare or to the skeleton?
Back to the skeleton.
Back to the skeleton.
Nightmares up front.
All
And
right.
Bree is gonna crouch down in her form, two-handing the warhammer. She's ready to go, ready to party.
Trust of your birth sign behind you to cover that skeleton.
Oh yeah.
Pass to Seneca.
Okay. Is this skeleton fleeing or is he still up and fighting?
He is still up and fighting.
All right. So speaking of temp HP, as a bonus action, I'm going to cast Armor of Agathis on myself. And that gives me 5 temp HP. And if a creature hits me with a melee attack roll before the spell ends, they take 5 cold damage.
That's going to get you 10 temp HP now that you've got second level slots. And a creature will take 10 damage if they deal damage to you.
Oh, hey, that's even better. That's a lot of temp HP.
Well, I'm glad I didn't give you that temp HP. It doesn't stack, by the way. You just have 10.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
She doesn't need your hit points.
No,
She's got
she doesn't. Ow, she's so sweet.
way more lethal.
Alright,
Cool.
so she
I don't
is
see this.
going to...
What does
up
it
to
look
this-
like as you cast this Armor of Agathis? What sort of protection do you have?
It's almost like you know when like ice is melting off of something, like say like metal, but the air around it is hotter, so there's kind of like a steam coming off of it. That's what
Ooh.
it looks like this kind of wispy kind of steam just kind of covers her body.
Ooh, that's fantastic. Lovely.
And she's gonna be slashing with her daggers.
Slash
Or a
those
dagger.
Dagger slash.
I don't think a 10 hits.
10 is going to miss.
Alright, that's it.
Wonderful. Then Bantu.
Okay. How do I want to do this? Can't decide who I want.
Hey, that's Ryan's question.
Fling this.
Wait a minute. You have to roll a die first.
That's more people. These are archers, right?
All the skeletons have short swords and a short bow.
Okay, so they're all shooting that shit. Okay. Bantu, being healed by this unicorn, receives some knowledge from his ancestors about that kind of sorts out a bit of the magic that he's been learning from oh, I forgot that character's name. Hold on. Bantu learned magic from... Stand by. The person... Stoneheart?
Mm-hmm.
Stoneheart was teaching him. So it kind of unlocks Bantu's warcasting ability, which is the feat that I picked at 4th level for Bantu. So he can perform the somatic components of spells even when I have weapons or a shield in one or both hands. And I can also now have reactive spells, so I can cast spells as part of opportunity attacks. And I have
Nice.
advantage on concentration for to maintain concentration checks. I have advantage. And the spell that I learned at 2nd level is the Shatter spell. So I would like to cast Shatter in a 10-foot. It's got a 10-foot.
Draw out your 10-foot.
10-foot radius sphere. So it's gonna hit this guy, the horse, the archer on there, and that guy. Yeah, right there. Thank you, Bree.
Dex saves.
I need everyone to make Constitution saves.
All right, starting with skeleton. That's a natural 20. Total of what is their constitution? So
Can't
good,
be
I'm
great,
sorry.
right?
They have such a constitution. 13 on the second skeleton. A 11 on the third skeleton.
DC is 13.
All right. So 2 of them have made it. The skeleton archer is going to roll an 11.
That's a fail.
He is going to make it with his +3 to con.
Oh, no.
Fuck him.
Archer.
Well, roll for his horse.
The horse is probably not going to make it with a 7. No, the horse is affected by it.
All right, so
Roll
it's
for his
six-
horse is
it's,
my favorite quote of the night.
16 thunder damage.
Damn.
Thunder damage.
8
And-
to those who succeeded.
Any non-magical object that isn't being worn or carried also takes damage if it's in the spell's area, but I don't think it is.
And the ones that succeed take half.
Yeah. Half on a success.
What's it?
And constructs have disadvantage on the save. I don't know if these count as constructs.
Cool. As this burst of energy looses from across the way, just all sorts of splintering of shrapnel of skeletal bones just ruptures apart of this area as this claymore of bones just explodes across the way as this shockwave of sound hits them, shattering through them.
And I kind of picture Bantu like weaving his scimitar and his hand axe and like kind of dancing around a little bit when he casts the spell.
The horse is now missing 2 of its legs. Like, it's off kilter very badly, almost barely stood itself up. The
Wait.
skeleton archer is looking rough. The skeletons besides it are, like, large portions of themselves have been blasted away or are missing. And it looks as though they still have the arm with the blade and some sort of undead will to keep on going.
And then Bantu is going to... Oh, wait, how far away is Yastrev? Perfect. Bantu is going to bardically inspire Yastrev, and he's going to say, "Finish him!"
Can you give it to Rian?
Yeah, I can. Points to
Does
Rian.
Bantu know that she's
Finish
here?
him!
As you go to like point at me, I'm going to shake my head and point at Rian.
Bantu goes, nods his head, and then turns to Rian. So the thing to remember is that I have combat inspiration, so you can use it as thusly. And then Bantu is going to get up
Oh my
in these bitches'
God.
faces.
Cool.
And that's it. That's Bantu's turn.
Nice. The skeleton by Seneca is going to try and slice into her with his short sword. But I don't think a 12 is going to do it.
It will not.
Then that leaves these guys making their way towards the closest targets they can see. So they've got the unicorn there. And Briarios there. So one slice at the unicorn. Gonna hit with a 19. For damage to unicorn. All right. And then Briarios, a skeleton is taking a short bow shot at you with a 16 to hit.
That misses.
Misses you, flies on by. The skeleton in front of Bantu is taking a slice at him with his sword for a 19 to hit.
Yeah, well, that'll hit.
For 5 points of slashing damage to Bantu. As these guys are going to go 30 feet to get to Yastrev. And then these ones are going 30 feet to there. So, Yastrev, 2 skeletons slicing at you. The first one swinging with a 16 to hit.
I block it. Actually,
No.
my new cape of protection stops that. From a
Nice.
16 to a 17.
As these metallic feathers deflect the first skeleton, the second comes in with a wicked slice with a 21 to hit.
That'll hit.
As he slices down viciously for 9 points of slashing damage, the skeleton behind it are going to loose their short bows, both of them firing at the closer target, Eobendra. Eo, that's going to be a 19 to hit on the first, and a 19 to hit on the second.
That's 2 hits.
Jeepers, Ryan's on fire.
For 9 points of piercing damage on the first, and 4 points of piercing on the second. That guy's dead. That guy's gone. That guy's dead. Dead. Okay. Bantu, the nightmare horse that is stood next to you, like that burst of flame starts to slowly simmer itself shut as the wound on its chest closes, as the mare goes from this frantic, panicked state to starting to calm down a little bit as it lowers itself back down to all fours and then almost bows down in front of you as it sort of offers up its side towards you as it does so, Bantu. Yastrev.
Fuck.
What? Huh. Yes, sorry. I wasn't expecting a nightmare to give up.
Yeah.
That's okay. Yastrev is going to take his halberd and swing at the skeletons in front of him, and then he'll action surge to look behind at Rian and have her shoot at the skeleton archer on the horse skeleton.
Okay.
So you'll get a D8 from my superiority dice, and you'll also get dice from the bardic inspiration. And if you do the psionic thing, you get dice from that.
Does a 12 cover it?
12 will not cover it.
Okay, and how much for that? How much for that?
Oh, yeah, the bardic you can add to it, right?
Just
Yeah,
You also have
the Bardic D6.
You also have the damn.
Oh,
18.
hit the damn.
18 would hit.
I would like to add my psionic dice. Wait, am I still in my turn? Because it says once per turn.
It's
This
not
is
your turn.
Yastrev's
It's
turn.
outside your turn. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to add that psionic dice.
Jeepers. You haven't even rolled your regular damage yet.
No, I haven't. Wait, I thought I
Oh, wait,
did.
the
Yeah,
fact
I
that
got
it's
7.
the fact that it's not her turn again yet means that she wouldn't be able to do it, right?
Oh, it didn't scroll.
That'd be once per round, right?
Well,
Yeah. Her turn
yeah.
is done, but the
will-
round is not.
that's true. No, that's yeah.
Okay.
You're good.
Hold on, wait. You offer a Hellspring represented by fucking hell. Come on.
Represented
Be
by
a
fucking hell.
D6 plus 3, right?
Once on each of your turns.
I think that
Not
means
around.
you can do it on your turn and on Yastrev's turn.
Okay, that's a 4.
Yeah, that's a finicky one. If it says your turn, that means you can't do it off your turn. I don't know. That's kind of weird.
And then you get a D8 from me.
Okay.
I'll dig it.
Nice roll.
Damn.
18 points of damage to this guy.
Which
As a
guy is
bolt-
it?
I assume the skeleton
shooting
archer is
at?
the one you're shooting at?
Right. How's he looking?
Is that the one that you're targeting?
Yes. That was the archer, right? That you were having
Yeah.
me target, right? Yeah, Struff?
Yeah,
Yeah.
those were her instructions.
Get
And
that
the
guy.
archer is
Actually-
looking rough after that shot. Like it blasts his skull clean off of his form. He's like it staggers for a moment, like that might have done it before it sits like it's still able to pull out the next arrow and start knocking it for another shot.
I'm reading. So I just give someone an attack. It doesn't say I have to pick. So I could give someone that strike and they can hit whoever they want, but it does take the reaction.
No, that's
Everyone.
fine.
Yeah, so Rian can target whoever she wants.
And that's my last superiority dice. And we're gonna hack at a skeleton
Lefty or righty?
for 14.
Left
Lefty
or
or righty?
Lefty.
Lefty. It's gonna hit lefty.
All right. So that's a minimum of 2 plus the 7 and the extra damage. So 9?
9 damage to the skeleton in front of you. Stumbles back looking rough.
I'm having a hard time reading this chart. Because I'm supposed to get a minimum of 2 damage on my weapon die, and I rolled a 1, and I was wondering if it's adding that in this.
Yeah, generally those things don't work well yet. So you're better off managing that yourself.
It says D10 minimum 3 plus 4. So, no, 7 is right. You rolled a 1 on your damage die. It came out right. If you look at your slashing damage, it's a D10 minimum of 3 plus 4. So you rolled a 1, and it totaled to 7.
Okay, so 9.
Yeah, so your minimum is going to be 9 damage with that halberd, no matter what.
All right, and then second attack on the guy next to him.
Attack on the guy next to him. 21's gonna hit.
Oh, the cleave. The cleave!
It'll be 3. It'll be 5 damage because I get the Great Weapon Master, but I don't get the bonus, the 4.
Correct. Right. You do your minimum of 3
3.
damage plus
2, so 5.
Great Weapon Master. Yeah.
So 5 damage.
Yes, sir.
Nice. Another hit into the skeleton next to you. Into righty.
It's right.
Damn you, lefty and righty. Sorry I'm taking those so long. I just want to see if my maneuvers are bonus actions.
It's impossible. That
It
would
is.
be.
It is not. So I'm going to bonus action second wind.
Good call. Good call.
Oh, come on. You hovered on like 9 for so long, you dirty dice.
Ooh, did you use Commander's Strike, Jeremy?
Yeah.
So there's I don't know if we need to take this back, but it says when you take the attack action on your turn, you can replace one of your attacks to direct a companion, which means you wouldn't be able to swing.
I action searched.
I didn't hear that. I'm shutting up. Okay. I'm trying to learn fighters while you guys are playing. I'm sorry.
You're all good. But that's my turn.
Addition or something.
Just a little bit.
Brienne.
Okay, so I hope you saw the message. I needed to be within 30 feet to use Psionic Strike.
So heal it 4 damage. Take back.
Heal it 4 damage, and then also with the nightmare too, because I was never within 30 feet. I think.
No,
it's
you
that-
were when it moved after I hit.
Oh,
it.
okay.
So the nightmare's
Okay.
good, but the archer is not. So you're right.
Not for long. Rian's going to move 30 feet. I know I said I'm not going to use the crossbow, but I fucking need this in
Come
my
on,
life.
you're a
all right?
fighter. Switch
I know,
weapons
I'm
all day.
Live your best life.
Rienne's going to attack it. And also, because of Vex, if you hit a creature with the crossbow and it dealt damage to it, you have advantage on your next attack roll against that creature before the end of your next turn. So do I have advantage?
The crossbow doesn't have the Vex. It has the slow property because it's a light crossbow, not the hand.
Oh.
So you might want to change your weapon mastery to actually use the crossbow light instead of the hand crossbow.
Okay.
Because there's like 3 or 4 different crossbows. So you got to make sure you're using the right one.
Crossbows.
Okay.
Cheesesteak crossbow.
All right. Then I'm gonna hit it. That's what I'm gonna do.
You would dare?
I hope I did, because I can't 8.
This is going for the horse or the archer?
I wanted to go for the archer. I've got nothing against the horse.
You do have your human inspiration from the sleepy
Yes,
sleep that
that's
you had. If
right.
you want to use that,
I'm going to use it because I want this fucker dead. I'm
All right.
gonna try to hit it again.
Mark it off on your character sheet.
9 hit.
Rachel.
9 is slightly better, but it's
All
gonna
right. You know what? Fuck it. I'm going to throw the lightning. No.
make.
No.
You could
Did you mark off your
surge and do
human
it again.
inspiration on your character sheet?
I did. Yes.
Cool.
Action surge and try again.
I mean, I have 2 attacks, right? I have 2 attacks.
Not yet.
Next level.
Level 5, you'll get 2 attacks.
Fucking hell! What the hell have I been doing with my life? Wait, then. Yep. No, I already used the action surge then, because didn't I hit it twice? Yeah, I did. I hit it twice. Never mind. Well, I've got nothing to do.
I'm
thought I had
confused.
2 attacks.
What does this repeating crossbow actually do? Does it give you a
automatic-
free attack?
Spend time loading it.
Yeah. So I already used the action surge because I thought that I had 2 attacks.
No, level 5. Unless you want to take your free level up.
I think
No.
whenever you're using your dagger, you do get the second attack because it's a light weapon.
Yeah, you can do that's not the Vex, the Nick property. It allows you to do 2 light weapons in a round.
Yeah, so I'm effectively out. Are you
Maybe
sure?
the crossbow's aim is still weird. Still
Should have
adjusting.
thrown the trident.
I should have, yes. But, honestly, I thought that I had 1 more attack. And I don't.
Don't we all wish we had 1 more attack?
I certainly do in this instance, but I already used
Right.
my action surge. Fuck.
Yep. We're all just 1 level away from doing a bunch of cool shit.
Kind of want to take that. No. No, I'm fine. I mean, maybe it's like vampire rules. I'll be fine.
You're doing great, sweetie.
Fine.
Yeah, I'm
You're doing great, sweetie.
Yeah, Rienne's done. She's
Cool.
fine. It'll be vampire rules with the nightmare.
At the end of your turn, the unicorn is going to try and stick the skeleton between it and Briarios. Ooh, that's not a great attack. Unicorn. That's slightly better. For D10. Dropping that skeleton. As the unicorn does that, its horn lets out a radiant glow. And as it does so, some of the horse's wounds and broken bones look to seal themselves shut as he gives himself a couple of hit points back. After the unicorn is the skeleton archer. Skeleton archer is going to go for
Probably
just did
Oscar.
most damage to it.
Oh, thank God.
It was me. Haha.
It is- Let's see. I mean, Rienne's right there. Let's go for
I
Rien.
mean, not
You're
really.
charging
I
up
mean,
into his space. You got all those weapons on your person.
I've got like 3.
Exactly. This
And
archer
I-
is kind of way better and prefers shooting at range. So how about a dirty 20 to hit on the first one,
Okay. That's rude.
followed by a natural 2 on the second one.
Okay. Well. All right. Okay.
So let's go. Longbow damage with the archer's eye is going to be 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 points of piercing damage to Rien.
I mean, that's not too
Skeletal
bad.
archer's hit. As he pulls on, as he just sort of whips on the reins of the skeletal horse, and it just bolts towards you. As it does so, Rien, it's going to try and stomp at you with its hooves.
Okay.
As it rushes through your space with a 21 to hit.
Yeah. No, that hits. Not a fan of that.
6 points of bludgeoning damage as you are knocked prone as this horse just charges through your square.
Okay. What was that again?
You're knocked prone.
And 6.
You are going to take 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay. You know what? I'm still. What happened to my character?
Where did your token go?
I do not know.
Rien?
Oh wait, there we
No.
go. Hey.
Hey.
I
I'm
got
okay.
scared.
I got stomped so hard. I'm in another plane.
And that is going to be the skeleton archer's turn. Crow!
Fucking kill it now.
Okay, so I am also going to target the skeleton archer.
But
I'm
he's
going
doing
to-
so good.
he has not been a friend. He's wanted to damage. Wait, you know what? Pause that thought process. Both of these guys hit EO, right?
I think one of them did.
I got hit
They both
twice.
shot at
They
EO.
they both got a 19 to hit.
Oh, yes. Then they both hit EO.
Okay, so I'm gonna actually target this guy because that's just worse than what recently happened. Sorry, Rain.
EO and just finish the
Got
job.
So I'm gonna target him with a sorcerer's burst.
Well, right. I mean, when she rolls that 20 on the wild magic search, that will happen.
You've got it coming anyways.
We got a 19
19 hits.
for 14 damage.
Nice.
Finally got
Damage?
more. I
What
thought
sort of-
double damage or double
What
digit
sort of
damage.
energy destroys this skeleton?
This is lightning because that one seems to work well. Cold didn't work so well against them. We're testing different things. So she's gonna seeing like this bolt come and hit EO. She's gonna see red a little bit and she's gonna like do some hand wavy magic and this lightning bolt is just gonna come down from the sky and just singe him right where he stands.
Wonderful. Anything else you'd like to do?
That's gonna be it.
Cool. Yo, Bendra.
All right. Seeing this skeleton that was trying to approach them get fried by the lightning, EO feels emboldened. He feels lucky. And so he is going to spend a point of luck and get advantage on this attack on the skeleton archer.
Right.
So there's a 19. Oh,
Our
and a
lucky
natural
boy.
20.
That should do it.
Put it on the board.
Oh, you are
So nat 20 on the
The archer.
yeah, on the skeletal archer. So doubling the dice.
It's
That's
celebration.
going to be 14. I don't double the add like the flat damage, right?
Correct. Double the dice, add the flat on top.
Okay. So that will be 14 points of damage total.
14 points of damage. He is hanging on by a thread. Like this blasts the a cavity of his rib cage away. Like, by all accounts, he should not still be mounted on top of that horse, but it's just the magical essence that's holding him in place now. A strong gust of wind could do it.
Can I have
will
a
he
free
get one more
strong
attack off?
gust of wind? If I trade in a bonus action and a move action, can I have a gust of wind?
You fart for a reaction.
That's it for EO.
Briarios.
All right. Let's see. What is there anything? I don't think there's anything I can do to help this situation. Nope. He's so far away.
Eat
Although
skeleton down.
Well, I'll start off. Bontu looks pretty good over there. I'm going to give 10 temporary hit points to the unicorn.
All right.
Still rolling hot on those D6s. You know what? I really want to make this work. Bree's going to move over here. I think I want to get the kill really bad. All right, 5 more feet. All right. 20 feet of movement gets me over there. I'm going to recklessly attack with a javelin and try to take the skeleton archer off because he's causing havoc on the battlefield.
All right. Javelin, range 30 feet.
Yep, right in range. 17 to hit, Ryan.
17's going to hit that skeleton archer.
All right. It's going to be a D6 plus 6. 11 points of piercing damage.
11 points of damage destroys what remains of the bones of that archer. He scatters across back and around the skeletal horse.
I don't know what that horse is going to do, but that archer ain't doing anything else, guys. And then Bree is going to see. Let's see, that was where was I? 5 to 10 to 15, 20, 25. I got 5 more feet of movement. I'm going to come up next to the skeleton. That's it for Bree as she pulls out a warhammer.
Cool. Zinica Stonebender.
She's gonna be slashing at this guy right in front of her.
Right.
Oh, I forgot there was another skeleton down there. I'm sorry.
13.
13's going to hit.
Okay, and then that first one's gonna be 5 piercing.
5 piercing damage.
Second time, because 2 weapon fighting, but without my proficiency, correct?
Yes.
17.
Nice. 17 hits.
Or
Damn.
just a D4. That's right. An additional 4.
For 4 damage. That skeleton is looking
Jeepers.
rough.
Seneca's dangerous.
Slice one of its arms off and continue to engage with the second arm. Anything else you'd like to do?
No, that's it.
On 2.
Okay. Bontu would like to slash his scimitar and his hand axe at this skeleton in front of him.
All right.
Or to his side.
Skeletal slice.
17 with the magical scimitar
17 hits.
for 7 slashing.
7 slashing to the skeleton.
Dirty 20 with the hand axe for 1 slashing.
1 slashing damage to the skeleton. Second slice goes into him.
And then Bontu would like to use his movement to does like the heat of the nightmare kind of go away when it turns its side like this?
It looks like it's submitting itself to you. The heat from that mare is noticeably reduced.
All right, Bontu's gonna jump on its back.
All right. Bontu, go ahead and roll me an animal handling check.
Can I take the 17 on the animal handling check I rolled earlier? I'll roll again.
What are you trying to do with the nightmare?
Ride it like he rode the
boar.
The boar.
Then I'm going to need a new animal handling check as you're trying to do it now.
All right. 6.
Bantu,
That's much worse.
the nightmare stands itself back up underneath you.
It's working.
Oh, no.
Anything else you would like to do?
Oh, that's it.
Cool. Skeletons. All right. The skeleton by Seneca is going to try and slice back at her with a 24 to hit.
Ouchie.
He
Yeah.
gets in a good one for 8 points of slashing damage on Seneca. As the skeleton with a slice from Bantu's axe is going to step forward and take a slice up at Bantu with a 19 to hit
Yeah, that guy's consistent.
for 5 points of slashing damage to Bantu. The skeleton...
Ryan, Seneca's skeleton gets damage from her armor of Agathis.
Oh, you are right.
Yes, it does.
That
10
skeleton
cold
is-
damage back.
Completely fucked.
I got you, girl.
What does it look like as this burst of your armor of Agathis decimates the skeleton that tries to inflict damage to you through this protection?
It's like just as, whatever weapon it's holding is about to make contact with her, it's like shards of ice kind of shoot from her armor, and wherever it sticks, it just starts to encase his body, and it's just kind of frozen there.
Oh,
That's awesome.
that's really cool.
That skeleton is fucking dead. All right. These skeletons by Yastrev. They are going to try and drop you, but not with that natural one. Followed by a dirty 20 on the guy next to him. Righty is way better than lefty.
He will
Right.
be the one I finish first.
Righty's going for minimum damage with 4 damage to Yastrev. As the skeleton is going next to Briarios, is going to step up to her, focus
It has
its attention
advantage.
with advantage
I reckless
Okay.
you.
to bump that to a 23 to hit Briarios.
Oh, yeah.
For 9 damage, have to 4.
All right.
As the second skeleton steps up to Briarios. With a 24 to hit.
Oh, yeah.
For 7 damage, have to 3.
Okay. Got it.
And this skeleton is...
Where's Evie? We need her to, touch your dice or something.
coming forward.
He was so cold earlier. Now he's on fire.
He's on fire.
And it is going to loose a shot back at Crow because she seemed to be killing things off. Crow, that is going to be a 19 to hit.
It's like the
As a
ninth 19 you've rolled.
Rolled so
Yeah.
many 14s, it's
There's a
amazing.
lot of skeletons, though.
Well,
Man, it's your eyeball die if it helps.
that one is
Beautiful.
meant to be evil, okay? You look at it and you're like,
It's cinematically beautiful, is what it is. You're going to take 4 points of piercing damage from that skeleton's arrow. And that is all the skeletons. Yastrev.
We will make the number of skeletons smaller. Hopefully. We will swing at the first one in front of me. Oh no.
Oh, no.
I will reach deep down inside of me and throw my human inspiration and reroll that. That's much better.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
You said this is going for lefty or for righty?
Righty, he is the one who hit me.
Righty is not bound for this world any longer. Roll that damage.
Alright, I just want to make sure I'm doing this right, so I'm going to do it this way. D10 plus 6. 7. Oh, wait, no, that's a minimum of 3.
So 9.
9.
God damn. Yep, Righty is down.
You get minimum damage, though. Minimum damage 9 all day. Woo!
And then Lefty with the
Much.
cleave.
Lefty with
There
the
you go.
cleave.
And that one will be a D10 plus 2. So 5.
5 damage. Drops Lefty.
And
And you're sure you're not
Ride
rolling
the
D1s.
horse. Ride the horse. No.
stab the horse with Great Weapon Master. Since we dropped the creature to 0,
Ooh,
we get an extra attack
nice.
as a bonus action.
I forgot about that part.
That's a crit.
Yastrev, I want you to tell me what it looks like as you drop this horse skeleton with 2 hit points left.
You know, we're just going to barrel through it. We're just going to take the halberd as it pierces in front and just run through it.
That's fucking
You just
awesome.
Kool-Aid
That's
Man
exploded
through
everywhere.
Fantastic. Anything else you would like to do?
Turn around and smile.
Oh, yeah.
That is
Really?
Yastrev's turn.
Cool. Brienne!
Okay. Rianne's going to get up. Woo, that's 15 feet of movement. Oof, okay. Rianne's going to step 5 feet. She's going to attempt to slash this motherfucker. With her trident.
Go for the jugs!
21
21's gonna get him.
for... I always imagine her with 2 hands.
Then it's two-handed, though.
Yeah, it's 2-handed. Okay, 9 points of damage.
Drops the skeleton.
Oh, fuck yeah. Well, I've got nothing to do because I don't have that extra attack. Yeah. You know, I am really considering just using that free level up just so I can get that second attack.
Now would be the time.
I know, I'm considering it. Ugh.
Well, while you're debating that, the unicorn is going to start its turn. The unicorn is going to try and go for this skeleton by Bree. Oh, this die does not like rolling for the good guys, though. Gets it with a second hit, though. For a little bit of damage. As his horn rips through what was left of the tattered armor about that skeletal figure. Next to Bree. Then for a bonus action. Bonus action. Brienne, you feel this warm energy wash over you as the unicorn's horn starts to glow with this radiant energy. And as it does so, Brienne, you feel yourself instilled with 11 temporary hit points.
Yay!
And everybody except for Bontu hears this calm elven voice once more in their heads, telling them all, I'm so sorry that they've already claimed one of your friends to the corruption. It's not too late for the rest of you. Please flee before I have to fell all of you. And
Well,
next up is
so-
Crow.
What?
Crow, Amanda's character.
Well, oh, okay.
I think the confused what was really about what the unicorn was
Yeah.
saying.
Wrong what?
What you?
My crow is going to target this last skeleton here. We are gonna once again try and do lightning for 26. Sorcerer's Burst.
Is that a crit?
No. Almost, but not quite. So close. And it'll be 7 lightning damage.
Surge through this skeleton, but he's still resilient.
Boo.
This lightning was less lightning-like than the previous one.
Slightly less powerful lightning.
And that'll be my turn.
Moving it all?
No, I'm happy back here, honestly. It's been really good for me.
All right, Eobendra.
All
I
right.
don't like that.
Seeing that the skeletal archer and the skeletal horse are both down, EO is going to follow Crow's lead and shoot the skeleton in front of them.
All right.
How about a 13?
13 is just going to hit.
That will be 10 points of damage.
It's that skeleton in his pursuit.
Oh, actually, sorry. That was 8 points of damage. I misread the 5 and the 3.
He was at 6 hit points left, so he is down regardless.
Excellent. So EO's going to look behind him and see that Crow appears to be safe, and that there's very few left on the field. So he's going to bonus action and move while carrying the stuff.
What a show off. That's
it for you.
Butler. All right, Briarius.
Bree said BRB on Yastrev's
Oh,
last.
then we will go to
I don't think
Seneca
that makes sense.
real quick.
Alrighty. What do we got going on for a spot? How's the nightmare horse looking?
Very rough.
Very
Like it's
rough.
being ridden.
Bantu on it.
Oh,
Roughly, you could say.
but like if I hit the horse with something, would Bantu possibly get hit as well?
You don't think so, no. Like unless it's like an area of effect kind of a spell. Or like a lightning bolt that cuts through in a line.
And if you wanted to fireball, that wouldn't be bad.
It could be a total accident that you hit Bantu. Whoops, I was going for the nightmare.
I would like understand.
Make it Witch Bolt. Could be fun.
I'll be nice and I'll just do a wait, how far am I from it? Oh, okay. Eldritch Blast. 11?
11 is just going to come arcing towards Bantu in the nightmare, but at the last second, this surge of flame arcs up from its mane and just sears through that cantrip, protecting Bantu and the horse.
Damn, that was cool.
Alright, I believe that is... Oh wait, you know what? I'll move. That's what I could also do.
Movement.
Oh, wait, there we go. Well, that was 5. 30, there we go.
Cool.
And that's it.
Next up, we've got Bantu.
Bring back.
Lucas, Briarios, what would you like to do?
I want to hit something.
Which one?
I don't know. Oh, there's only one left.
You've got 3 targets within reach.
I'm gonna take out the hero right here and now. No. I'm gonna hit this skeleton to my left. Oh wait, temporary hit points first. I think Rien needs them.
I already have 11 temp HP.
Oh, after you got hit?
Yes.
Oh, were you not deducting those first?
The unicorn.
No.
gave
The
points.
unicorn gave it to me.
Oh, did the unicorn use its temporary hit points?
Oh no, it's still got 10.
Oh, okay, well, I'm useless then. I'm gonna hit the snake with a hammer.
All right.
Yeah, that's gonna hit. That's a 24.
Just hit.
All right. Not 2d6. D10 plus 7. Ooh. 13 points of bludgeoning damage.
Drops the skeleton.
All right. And it looks like we're doing some work. So I'm gonna move my last 30 feet. And I'm gonna be within 5 feet of the nightmare and the skeleton.
As you start stepping forward, it's about the time you hear this voice in your head saying, "I'm so sorry. It's not too late for the rest of you to escape the corruption. Please flee while there's still time."
What corruption?
Is that the unicorn?
It's the same elven voice that's been
Is it
reminding
speaking
you.
in Elven?
You think is the unicorn. Speaking in elven,
I don't hear your shit.
psychically.
I don't speak your filthy Elvish.
So wait, it's been speaking to us in Elvish or
in
common?
Elvish.
Oh, then
I haven't heard a word then.
Because some members of the party speak
It's
elven.
unicorn, y'all.
Okay.
Yes,
I thought you said like an Elvish voice, like an accent. So I was like,
Yeah.
yeah.
I understand the instincts of this unicorn, but when two unicorns are in a field, all die. So I'm gonna protect this unicorn.
Okay.
So I'm gonna keep going until the threat is
Next up
done.
is Bantu.
Why is
They are
everyone
ish.
looking at me like that? Can Bantu use the nightmare to trample the skeleton?
Roll me an animal handling check.
Okay. 11.
Like the horse raises one of its hooves up and doesn't make much of an effort of attacking, but is able to just almost punch the skeleton backwards, and the flames that gout out in that direction just sear through the skeleton's form, dropping the skeleton that was attacking up at you.
Well, could have used a little more effort, but thanks, horsey. That sounded evil.
I think you're on evil.
Well, I'm assuming that was my action. So bonus action, inspire Briarios and say, hey Briarios, I think it's time to kill a nightmare and wake us all up.
I like this song, Bantu.
So you're bardically
I'll take that D6, thank you
inspired,
very much.
And don't forget combat inspiration. Okay, pass turn.
All right. Bantu, at the end of your turn, the horse underneath you is going to surge forward 90 feet.
Bad horsey, stop!
Oh.
Actually, I suppose
Ah!
if it went... refreshing the page. Something went wrong, apparently.
Oh no.
It didn't like the nightmare moving.
Does Bantu look like he's having fun during this dash across the battlefield?
Of course he is. He doesn't care that it's evil. For what it's worth, Bantu chaotic neutral.
That's fair.
It can surge its 90 feet, cutting through Briarios, the Unicorn, Rien, and Yastrev up over the back there. So if I could have everybody in that line roll me a dexterity saving throw as this flaming nightmare horse lurches forward from underneath Bantu's grasp on the
Oh,
rein.
sorry. Get out of the way. Move. Ah!
Got it.
I fucking Bantu.
Dirty 20 for me.
I go through a horse goes through me.
Is there an opportunity attack by chance with this horse?
Is
riding
there
by?
an opportunity? Yeah, I was about to ask.
There is, if you're diving to avoid the horse, there is not.
Oh, fuck that. I don't want to. No. I'm taking this horse head on.
Wait, so if we decide not to do it, can we opportunity attack?
If
I
you're
wanna hit
taking
the
the
horse.
damage, allowing the horse to plow through your space, you can take an attack of opportunity, I suppose.
All right.
Oh,
I-
fuck, yeah.
I would like to, Ryan, if
Mhm.
I can hit this creature, change its trajectory so it doesn't hit Rian or Yas,
No.
because I can
no,
shove
no.
it 15 feet.
You cannot, unfortunately,
Oh, okay.
I'm excited.
because it's technically flying forwards.
Oh.
That's cool.
Can I hit it 15 feet in the air so it doesn't hit anybody else?
I don't believe so, no.
Damn. It just says a straight line, so if it's straight above me.
You could roll me a wisdom save, though, after you make your attack.
You know what? Sure, I'll roll the attack first, and we'll see if I hit it, and then I'll wisdom save. Dirty 20 with the Warhammer.
Cool.
All right, and I'm going to use Bantu's combat inspiration to add to the damage die, because why not?
Because why not?
Oh, Bantu. That's 20 points of bludgeoning damage.
Nice.
It's pushed 5 feet, 15 feet in a direction away from me. So if that's up, that's up. And then a wisdom save, which I have advantage on because I'm a gnome. 19.
Cool.
I just hit a horse. I didn't do anything, guys.
And Rien rolled a 23 on her dex save. Okay, bang.
No, can I take the damage?
I think we
Taking the
all want to
damage?
take the damage. I didn't
Sure.
take damage, right? Was there
Yeah.
damage associated with mine?
I haven't rolled it yet.
Okay.
Oh, make it a surprise at the end.
Opportunity attacks are happening.
Surprise at the end.
There's all
We
this
learn if we die.
simultaneously.
I'm going to hit it with my trident, and it's going to work. Fuck! It's fine.
Seems fine.
Yeah.
Oh, Rian.
7. She kind of turned around, braced herself for it. She was surprised by this flying horse. It's
Human inspiration.
oh,
She
I already used it.
Hopefully you don't get kicked in the face, and that's what brings you down to 5 charisma.
Oh God. I mean, I hope not because
That'd be cool
fucking-
story-wise. Getting kicked in the face by a nightmare. Come on,
Yeah.
you
I
got to
mean,
get
come
free
on, I
drinks
got
for
punched-
that.
I got punched
No
in the
one would believe
face.
it.
Yes,
No
sir.
one would believe it.
Briarios, the unicorn,
Yep.
and Rien are going to take
I failed as well.
as well as Yas is going to take 15 points of fire damage and 9 points of
Okay.
bludgeoning damage.
Hey, Lucas. Why? I'm down to 0.
What are you talking about? You
Wait,
had
how
temporary
much?
hit points.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Fuck. I forgot about that.
And Bantu, I need you to roll me a dexterity saving throw as this Warhammer collides with this nightmare, sending it arcing up in a wider trajectory, but it's no longer staying upright as it arcs across the sky as that nightmare is dropped. As this arc of flame comes showering down onto Yastrev's space.
And
Oh.
drops him.
Bantu will do a front flip off of it and then land.
Bantu has his heroic 3-point landing, no problem.
and then he'll look down and go, "Fuck yes!"
And with that, I think we're out of combat, right?
After I cast Healing Word on
Yeah.
Yostrev, yeah.
Oh, because he's went down. Damn it, Yostrev.
Oh wait, he's gotta make a save before.
I made it.
Ah.
Yay!
Hey,
Yay.
yeah.
I just slowly raised my fist.
Thumbs up.
8 HP back.
Oh. I went through a horse and then it exploded?
Yeah, no, the horse went through all of you, but I think Bree hit it with the hammer, so he died when it got to you. And then I went flying off of it, and I was like, God, oh no, he's dead.
I'm sorry, yes. I tried to change its trajectory, but I think I made it worse.
No, it was awesome.
It's dead or not.
Maybe
Ooh.
next time, duck.
Anyone else dead? Where's
I mean,
Shikari?
Where is Shikari?
Somebody remembers something about her going to catch her breath somewhere nearby. She'll catch up.
Oh, maybe that picture
But-
from last week was too strong, and she got the vapors.
I bet the unicorn like ate her or something, since she was trying to like murder the unicorn when we first got here.
Makes the most sense.
Bree will. I'll drop out of my rage, and then I will cast Speak with Animals to talk to the unicorn.
What are you saying?
I didn't understand a word you were saying during that whole altercation. We came here to help you, and thank you for helping all of us. Do you think that your little glade here is safe now?
Looks like there's only one more of them left. 'Twas only the York warrior who rode upon the backs of the nightmares that we once fell, and then the blessing of this clearing will be made whole once again. And my duties as protector of this woods can return to its deep slumber.
Is this still an Elven, though? He's
This-
cast Speak with Animals?
This is something different that Briarios can understand, as the horse seems to be like neighing almost, and Briarios is talking to it.
Where is the last rider? So that way we can end this threat to your glade.
The orc warrior that your compatriots are surrounding now.
Oh no, he's good.
We
He's
must
good.
finish off them to the last.
No. He was trying to
Climb
drive-
aboard, small one, and I will charge you over there, mine self.
I'm gonna grab this
rears up?
unicorn by the side of the face. He was helping. He was trying to drive that nightmare into the ground against our foes. He's one
Roll
of
me a
us.
persuasion or animal handling check, Briarios.
I'll take animal handling. My charisma. Well, actually, hold on. What's my persuasion? Take animal handling. Oh, 18.
18. The horse looks. Its gaze goes from clearly staring down Bantu across the way to now perhaps looking towards you, maybe for the first time. You speak with such wise words of wisdom for one so small. Tell me, what brings you to my clearing? If not for the sake of those skeletons, I worry about what could have become of me.
We didn't want anything to happen to you. We happened to come across a warden that was a druid, a nature individual that was here to protect your glade as well. And it appears that they might have accidentally unleashed the shadow upon your lovely home, and we just happened to be in the right place at the right time.
Cannot know what you mean by this. But what does that mean? Is this glade still safe? Do the protections of the barriers remain? Are the woods beyond safe for travelers?
I don't know.
Tell me the state of the trees as you travel them. Speak true to me, short folk.
I think the trees up to this point were relatively safe, right? I don't think we didn't encounter anything before the warden, right, guys?
I mean, there was the gauntlets that we had to deal with.
And his candle going out was the problem.
Right. I don't know if the protective woods. I'm adept at protecting people, but I'm not very adept at magic.
You made that very evident with your many ferocious melee attacks against these combatants.
Unfortunately, my resident librarian is indisposed at the moment.
I do not know what that means.
Someone with greater knowledge than myself. Bantu! Crow! Somebody!
Bantu Crow has greater knowledge than you.
Bantu, yes.
Well, then bring them forward at once.
I'm bringing them right now. Can everyone gather around the unicorn, please? We need some assistance on figuring out if we're safe or not.
Oh, great, I heard you call me, but I was looking at the rock over there. Well, I mean, I don't see any more skeletons, so I assume we're safe.
Seneca as well. You all seem to be more adept at magic type things than I am. And the unicorn here is wondering if its glade is now safe and if the surrounding woods are safe for travelers to pass. Because that's the unicorn's job, is to ferry and protect travelers through their wood.
I think we have to light the candle.
As the three other members of your party step forward, in Elven, the unicorn bows his head deeply to greet each of you. And for those of you who speak Elven, you hear him saying, continuing along in these blessings of each of you as you enter his glade, that he offers nothing but protections and wards upon you for your own safe travels, so long as you remain here, for as long as you remain here, and going forward, so long as he breathes breath.
Bree, you should ask the unicorn if it knows how to relight that druid's candle.
Unicorn. What is your name? I don't like calling you unicorn. Do you have a name?
My name is Charlie. What do they call you?
My name is
Oh my
Briario.
god!
It is my greatest pleasure to meet you, Charlie. My friend Bantu.
Down the road.
My friend Bantu. Oh, go ahead.
Do your
Please
friends
excuse me, Charlie.
understand the words as I speak them?
Seneca would have thanked the unicorn for his blessing in Elvish.
As would Crow. Sorry, I don't want to interrupt.
As the two of you respond
We
in
got some
Elven,
weird
the
little
unicorn
things that have
starts
to
to
translate
address
for me.
the unicorn starts to address the pair of you. As the short one's leader, I can clearly tell that the two of you must be in charge. As the more intellectual superiors to this one, I can tell it is your choices as to what is going forward. This one spoke as to an unsure knowledge as to the state of the trees that she was passing through. I'm concerned about her state of her mental status after that combat. Perhaps she took a blow too heavy to the head. You should have her close expected.
This is all in Elvish.
This is in Elvish.
Crow, do you understand what this thing's saying? Oh, sorry.
Oh,
Talking.
I would ask upon you the state of the woods beyond this glade. I was warned that I should only wake from my slumber when the forest is in need of my protection. As its guardian, I am to reside here, slumbering, so long as the protections of this glade remain in place, so long as the wards put in place long ago remain, I can remain here, protected from any sort of outside influence until the woods need me. This one mentioned something about an accident putting out a flame. Is it true then that the woods remain safe nonetheless?
As he finishes, Eo's going to step up. Oh, wise and majestic creature. You are most correct. Our leader, and he gestures to Crow. All this is in Elvish. Is in fact leading us upon a great adventure. And as I have no doubt she will tell you in just moments, the forest is in great danger. There have been swarms of goblins making their way through these woods, skeletons, undead rising up. The need of the forest is great, and perhaps this is why the flame of the candle holding and protecting your glade was snuffed out. It may in fact be time for you to rise and protect the forest once again.
Bender, go ahead and roll me either an animal handling or perhaps a persuasion check.
I think I'll take persuasion.
Anybody else chipping in?
I would like to assist.
What would you like to say before he makes the roll?
Well, I've already made the roll, so.
Or we know if you get advantage.
I know someone's trying to say something too, so I don't want to interrupt.
Oh no, I was just gonna say that I'll help, but you've got it as well. So either way,
Okay.
you'll get.
Anybody else speak horse?
I
need some help. Bontu and I, we're over here trying to figure things out.
Just keep it rock.
This language very different from orc.
Briarios, it's bizarre. Because of the speak with animals spell, you still make out the occasional word being spoken between them. But it's weird. Like every fourth or fifth word you understand because of the spell, even though you don't speak Elvish. But it's bizarre.
I heard unintelligent and small folk. By the way, just so everyone knows, the unicorn's name is Charlie. So we can address Charlie properly instead of "oh great magical creature."
Thank you
okay.
for healing us, Charlie.
Yeah.
You also save an Elvish.
You speak Elvish too? Bontu, I think we need to pick up a book of Elvish or something. I think they're going to talk secrets behind our back.
I don't know if I can speak that language with my tusks.
I
Oh,
don't
yeah.
know how to speak Elvish. There were no elves around us.
That's
Um,
okay.
but-
I don't. I can't either. But thank you, Charlie. I don't know. Somebody can interpret this into Elvish, but thank you. And you helped me connect better with my ancestors, and I just wanted you to know that.
I was only trying to protect everyone as best as I was able, given the situation. It's been a long time since I've faced off with that many undead, and they remain as vicious as ever, I see.
Do the undead attack you often here?
That is the first time I can recall in all of my years guarding here that they have breached the protections of this glade.
Crow's gonna pipe in then, and she's gonna put her hand on Eo's head, because he's short. It can't be his shoulder. And she'll say, I believe the reason that they are able to reach the glade is because the druid who had the protection spell with the flame, it went out, which caused them to have the ability to impede this area. But what Eo speaks is true. the surrounding area is filled with undead and goblins and nothing good. It's pretty bad out there, but this particular place seems to be quite peaceful. You know, it's been one of the highlights of our adventure so far. But yes, I'm not sure if you were the one who set the initial protection spells in place, or if that was done by someone else, and if you would instruct us on how to get those going again. He seems to be having a really difficult time. She's gonna like point back to where we saw the guy with the candle. He's really taking it to heart that he messed up and the candle went out, which caused all of this to happen. So if you could instruct us on how to fortify the protection for this place, we would be more than happy to help you.
Yes, it was quite clear that he was an incompetent druid.
As the party begins to kind of chime in, the unicorn seems to have a better understanding of the situation as it has unfolded. And it seems to have calmed down a little bit as far as its cautiousness towards Bantu goes. It's stopped stepping back every time that he goes to reach for it. And it's are you telling me that it remains nothing but monsters and evils in the woods beyond?
Yes, they are stealing woodland critters, even boars, and turning them into monstrosities with black
Is there
magic.
hope left nowhere else out there for anyone?
It is not all monsters. The woods still teem with life, but there is evil in the land.
Talk to me of the life that can still be found within these woods.
And I mean, EO will basically say, because we've been, as we travel through the woods, I'm assuming we saw, deer and squirrels and all the normal woodland creatures.
We saved the bear.
Correct me. Yeah, I was gonna say there's a bear. I was like, correct me if this is the right campaign. There was a bear that we saved. There was
It'd
a
be
bear.
a great time for him to walk in.
Oh, Boo Boo!
That fucking bear!
I know that guy.
The creatures of nature still abound, but there is some evil that is seeking to overwhelm them. The dead, they travel to the north, as if they have been controlled and summoned. A large swarm of goblins gathers to the south. There are also human settlements in the region that they live in harmony with nature. They farm. They work the fields. It is not all dire. It is not all evil, but there is danger.
Are there one of these settlements nearby? Or have they already fallen to the monsters in these woods?
There is one, and he'll say direction and distance we've traveled since we left town.
Okay.
We're in the process of helping them because we fear that they may be under attack shortly. So we came to get supplies to help them face off the impending attack.
Then allow me to pay it forward and ask upon each of you as protectors of me and my glen here. Do you think it best that we return to the protections brought about by the candle, and I remain here sleeping till the time that these woods need me next and need a guardian to go forward? Or should I venture out to this West Vale to see them through whatever goblin menace has befrought them?
That's a big question.
Your aid would be most welcome by the people of West Vale. But I do not believe that the goblin attack is why you were chosen to protect this forest. If you could render us some small aid and then return to your watching, I think that would be in the best interest of the forest in the long run.
What sort of aid do you seek?
Your powers, as you struck down these undead creatures, were both amazing and formidable. Is there a way you could grant us a similar ability?
In the meanwhile, Briarios has excused herself from this conversation and made her way back towards that shrine where the warden and the healer are both at. And Bree, you see that Lily seems... the warden seems a whole lot more calm now, and Lily is no longer, like, soothing him, but she seems to be doing something with the candle inside of the shrine. And getting a little bit closer, you can see she's pulled out a number of, like, some sort of, like, a ruby-colored powder that she seems to be applying to this candle. And as you get her attention, she says, "Oh, thank goodness. I might be able to put the barriers about this place back into place. I might be able to cast a spell on this candle to resume the flame without it burning through the remainder of the wax. But we're going to have to try it quickly because the candle has almost burned it out entirely."
Is there
How was
anything
the
that I can do to
unicorn?
help? Is there anything I can do to help Lily? The unicorn seems to be fine at the moment.
Well, what's going on out there? It sounded like an awful frightening fight of some
There was
sort.
a lot of undead, and there was some nightmares that came out from a spring below where the unicorn was trapping some.
What does that
creature.
mean? Bad dreams were rising up from under the unicorn?
No, they took the form of fiery horses, which I would assume would be the polar opposite of a unicorn. You know, unicorn's bright white and shiny, and a nightmare is a dark fiery horse.
We're going to have to get these protections back in
anti-unicorn.
place. Double time.
Are you all right here with the warden? And do you think you guys can handle putting the wards back up around this forest?
The warden wipes another kind of snot trail off from his nostrils. If you just let your friends know to come out from inside of the glade, when we finish the protection of the barrier, we should be able to get everything back in place, and the unicorn can continue its hibernation inside of the wood undisturbed. If you just let your friends know that we should be all ready, and I think the candle's ready, but we're going to have to hurry because we don't have a lot of time left.
I'll let them know. All right, Lily, you keep a sharp eye out. Who knows what might come up from behind us. Bree wants to roll an insight check just real quick on the warden to make sure he's not pulling some fast one on us.
Sure.
17.
The warden is like piss his pants scared that if that candle burns out, then that's it.
Okay.
He wants everybody out of this glade so that that spell can be restored to the candle before it burns out, and the unicorn can go back to sleep, and everybody can just go back to their duties like nothing, like nobody sneezed, like nothing ever happened.
So Bree will look to Lily. How much time do you need to perform this rite?
Immediately. We have but moments before this candle is snuffed out. Bree. I cannot express to you how dire it is that your friends need to hurry if we're going to get this spell back into place. If we need these barriers around this glade, then we need to do it now.
I will let them know. Bree will run through the forest wall here. We all need to get out of the glade, everyone, if we're going to actually protect this place. Lily's planning to put up a ward, and we need to get out now.
Bree shouts this out as the unicorn is addressing Eobend. Question saying, what sort of assistance can I offer?
And Eo's going to look to Crow.
I think if there's any sort of blessings you'd be able to give us on our way out of your glaive so you can get some sleep, then that would be more than we could ever ask for. Honestly, seeing you in my lifetime has been the biggest blessing ever, but you are very strong and powerful. So if there's any sort of and anything you can bestow upon us as we leave so you can protect this glaive as you're meant to, that would be I think best of all worlds.
I can provide a number of heals to those that I can touch with my horn, to those within line, to those that can hear out my song. I can offer a small amount of healing through the magic of my words. But if I can be taken to a location, I can ensnare a sort of celestial blessing across the area, bolstering it with protection from both good and evil in an area for a time.
She's gonna look back at Bree, and then she'll look back at the unicorn. I think we don't have time to take you anywhere, though. Maybe you can sing as we leave. That would be fantastic. Unless, EO, you have any other suggestions.
Nope, Eo's just pacing back and forth now. He's like, I think we need to go.
Okay, yeah. Crow's going to once again thank the unicorn for just being a unicorn. Like, your presence is everything. You're amazing, fantastical. It was a pleasure meeting you, Charlie. I'm gonna start heading out towards Bree. Like, you've done a wonderful job protecting this place. Keep it up. She's gonna keep saying compliments as she's slowly, I guess, quickly walking out of this glaive.
Don't want the unicorn to think you're a bad person.
Yeah, Bantu, leave! As Bantu's like, I'm staying forever.
Oh, and I totally skipped over this, but by the way, when the last of the nightmares died, that last bit of the sort of tear in the world sealed itself shut, and the flames dissipated, and there's no visible sign of a world wound of any kind.
Did the nightmares leave parts, or did they turn into ash when they died?
They the flesh turned to ash, the bones remain behind, and it sort of just burned the floor of wherever they perished.
Okay, and then
Yeah,
really quick,
pick me up a femur.
last
please.
question: was there anything cool on the flaming skeleton?
Nothing that you'd be able to resell.
Out of here.
Yashtrev, being the last one around the unicorn, you hear this voice cut through, and something about the voice sounds almost familiar, in a tone that you can't quite place, but you understand this voice. And it's the unicorn.
Might be BRBing, but I still love Mr. Yas. I think
you were totally right. Yas is translator NPC. Who's translating for Yas?
Twitch.tv/. 5-minute bio break then? Come back to Yas? Nope, he's back.
You are welcome to take a bio break, as I will. The unicorn is going to converse with Yas. Yas, as the rest of the party starts to make their way back towards the shrine, the unicorn steps up towards you, and in this calming voice that sounds almost familiar to you, And it's strange because you can't quite place why, but you understand this voice. And it speaks to you not in Elven, but in another language that it's almost like a language that you forgot, but hearing it spoken by this creature, it's like reawakening something inside of you. Maybe it's another one of those lost memories or something. I don't know. But you hear this unicorn speaking out, and you hear this concerned voice saying, "So should I follow you, or shall I stay here? Is my protection needed for my woods? Or shall you keep it safe without me?"
I think you should stay in your woods. The woods need their protection. I fear what would happen if you weren't here.
I shall remain in this glade until the woods are of need of me. And this is my duty to which I am sworn as a protector of these woods.
You're very honorable. And then he's gonna salute the unicorn.
And there's a radiant glow about the unicorn's form.
Can I make a check?
For what?
The radiant glow,
radiant glow?
or is it? Yeah, just an arcana. Do I know what's happening, or is it just super magical horse?
Legend check.
That's Heartbreak Hotel.
Some sort of spell is washing across your form, and you feel like it's a slightly lighter step. You just feel a little bit better overall.
Thank you. And then-
Perhaps I shall see you soon, Yastrev.
I will see you soon, Charlie. You said the voice sounds familiar?
Sounds familiar for some reason.
And the language sounds familiar?
Not a language that you could speak, but it's like when he was speaking it, you understood the words.
History check?
Sure.
Just, yeah. I swear.
Some sort of a magical bond?
One moment, I took something for this.
Shenanigans.
No, I took an ability in the fighter class for this exact role. Class features. Tactical. When I fail an ability check, I can expend a use of second wind. Oh, so I can use my superiority die on a history or investigation or an insight check, or when I fail a check, and you can use my second wind. I have a second wind.
So what do you want to do?
I'm gonna add a D10 to that roll.
He wouldn't.
I did.
With a 16, it's strange, but you recall time spent like near or around the Abbey back in your guard posting times. Working security, posted up near there. You remember some of the prayers that the holy men would offer up would be spoken aloud in Celestial. And like some of what the unicorn was saying sounded like that language, but I don't think you speak Celestial.
I don't speak Celestial.
How weird. As you emerge through that tree line, you come across the side of the rest of your party gathered around near this shrine, where the warden looks to be all a flutter of tears once again as he seems to be shouting, "Oh, we need to hurry up! I know you. I'm sorry, we're friends, but there's just no time left. I'm sorry, but we need to get the candle relit, or else the spell might fade away entirely." And Lily doing her best to try and calm the warden as she's beginning the preparations of a spell, as it seems as though she's been starting the chanting of some sort of a ritual, as the runes about that small little shrine that the warden, Lorana Kimwithu, was crying around, starts to glow with this almost similar shape, similar hue to the unicorn's horn. This sort of warm golden energy starts to glow as this red light starts to sort of swirl up and around the edges of this melted heaps of wax that remains of the candle, with the wick in the middle. And as this candle is reignited with this not hot flame, this spell is put back into place as this blessing over this glade of the woods resumes, as there's a faint shimmer. It's much more of a feeling than anything that you can see, but some sort of a protective barrier has been recast over that section of the woods where the unicorn remains in its protective watch over the woods. And Charlie the unicorn go back to sleep.
It's a real shame that Yastrev and Rian are trapped there.
Too bad.
We should have taken his kidney.
We're going to Candy Mountain, Charlie.
Rian couldn't leave Yastrev behind. We still haven't done the high five.
High five.
It's harder to do without your kidney.
Fuck.
What do you mean high five? I didn't see no rolls.
Ah!
God.
No, those both
Oh
miss.
my
You guys
God.
are terrible at this.
You know, it's actually it's
that
becoming
totally tracks.
impressive.
It is. At some point, we have to land. It's not happening. Now, I think we're purposely punching it at this point. We're the ones who needed the kidney.
I lost a kidney.
What is a kidney? No.
It's an organ that does something.
So, I know we're on our way out to this, place to get the flowers, but I could use a rest after that, because holy shit.
Do we always... I mean, it always feels like we get out of here by like the skin of our teeth.
Well, yeah, the world's a pretty dangerous place.
I understand that, but there has to be at least some planning for it, right? Or it was straight ahead.
I mean, I don't know about you, but I definitely didn't have run into a druid who's crying over a candle that burned out, meeting a unicorn, and then fighting off an army of undead and flaming horses. Like, I did exactly. How do you plan for that? Is just what I'm saying.
You know, you're right.
Bree,
Friend.
were these the undead that you guys had to face when you're in your town? Or are these different undead?
Bree? Hello? Bree might not be here.
Oh,
Lucas
I'll
is
ask her
weird.
later. Sorry, that's my bad.
Bree turns her back to you.
I'm sorry, I didn't translate better.
But back to me original point. Can we take rest?
I think so.
I feel more safe here than I have anywhere else. Even though we just got attacked by the army of undead, but if all else fails, we'll blow out the candle and the unicorn will save us.
Yeah, like it feels, I don't know, safer here.
It could happen, right?
I don't know. No one else is talking.
I just
I-
need like a good hour.
I just want all of you guys to know that I want to give each and every one of you guys a big hug. And I can't express to you how thankful I am that you guys came along when you did. Otherwise, we might all be in some serious trouble. I mean, the Guardian of the Woods is only supposed to be awakened whenever things are bad. And a simple sneeze is no excuse for waking up a unicorn like that.
As soon as the guy mentions wanting to give people hugs, EO hides behind a tree.
You don't have to you don't have to thank us. I think we're very fine. We did it free of charge.
Plus, besides, if you tell the truth when you get back about everything, you probably still get in trouble anyways.
I mean, you think I should tell him something else instead?
I mean, I don't.
Maybe I could tell him that goblins did it. You guys would back me up on that, right? If I told him that goblins took out the candle, maybe
No,
goblins
I don't.
on it.
I don't think I would back you up on that. Sorry, Warden.
I mean, we really have to tell. I think this is something that we could just not tell. Is that an option?
I don't have to tell anyone.
I think you should tell truth, because be honest, Warden, you're not very good at your job.
That's a good point.
But
Oh, yes.
who would we even tell? Who's his boss?
Oh, I have no idea. But I assume he has boss. That's how he get in trouble, right?
See, Warden, just don't tell us who your boss is and we'll never tell.
Anyways, I think we take rest here.
You guys know any fun campfire games we can play together while we're all hanging out as friends?
We could find a different place to rest also.
I know a good song for this. F is for friends who do stuff together. U is for you and me. N is for anywhere and anytime at all. Here in the forest with me.
I was gonna walk off and try and find EO at the start of that song.
How close is the water, Ryan? Is it a cliff? Or can you just kind of walk down?
Seems to be a little bit of a mountainous section, but it's mostly woods.
Can Rianne climb down it and be next to the water? Does she have a foothold?
The water was south of West Vale. You could keep going west a couple more days to reach the shore.
She's looking at the map and wants to get away from people.
Oh, so we're not on this map anymore.
It's not
There's
water
blue
on the
to the
right.
right.
Okay,
It's
okay.
just depth
Oh,
to a darker area down below.
okay. I'm so sorry.
You're good.
I know that you miss the fishes, Rianne. I know, and you want to have solitude, which is totally fine.
I mean, I don't
But
want
there's
to
a
go-
perfectly good rock over there that's by itself. If you want to be by yourself,
It's not so much the solitude. I mean, I like you guys. It's just he's crying a lot, and he's got a lot of snot coming out, and I really don't want to be around that. And I still want to be useful. I don't know. Just I don't want to be around him.
that's understandable. I mean, being around crying people is not for everyone. So if you need to, I think Chikari could use some help down on the trail. Maybe getting a camp set up or something.
I suppose.
It gets you away from Snotty McGee.
It does, yes.
Warden, where do you stay when you're around here?
Normally just camp out in the woods. I'll just pitch a tent nearby one of the trees.
Oh, okay. Well, looks like we're gonna get out of here. Everyone's kind of leaving. Are you okay?
I think so. Thanks to you guys coming along. You really... I think you really all saved my bacon.
Yep, we did. So, here's the thing. Don't fuck up again, okay? Because we're leaving, so we're not gonna be able to save your bacon again. So just, like, don't fuck up.
I don't really know what that means. I'll try not to.
If you have to
I feel like that
sneeze, turn
advice
away
is-
from the candle.
A lot more better in retrospect than anything else, and wouldn't actually have been helpful if you had told me that beforehand.
You know,
You know what I mean?
it's just it's the advice that my mother gave me, and I just wanted to pass it on to you. You know,
Well,
don't
you let
fuck
your
up.
mother know that I think that there are better, more viable options to the scenario than that.
She would
No, I think that's-
disagree. She says if you fuck up, you die.
No, that's pretty on point. Yeah, no, don't fuck up.
I don't have to talk. That's okay. You don't have to tell her that for me.
That's okay.
Perhaps
Her
in
and I, not exactly on speaking terms, so it's cool.
Perhaps in Druidic is don't fucketh uppeth.
So then, what brings you guys out to this part of the woods, anyways? Are you one of the like hunting, scouting parties? You looking for like deer and boars and stuff out here?
We're gonna go pick flowers.
Okay. You should be a lot more careful then. You know, these woods are dangerous. You shouldn't just go running around and pick flowers.
Well, that's why there's
do you
like
know?
8 of us.
But there's monsters out in these woods, you know.
But you
Do you
can't
even know what an owlbear is?
Do you not just see what we just fought? I'm not fucking scared of an owlbear.
You should. It'll rip through a man's plate armor like it's nothing.
Yeah, and so did that nightmare that I was just riding on the back of.
Yeah, what was that about? I thought only evil people could tame those monsters.
Oh,
Well, Bantu likes to ride the line.
what does evil?
Somebody else wanted to ask you about that, so I thought it might be an appropriate amount of time to bring it up now.
Look, Bantu's a good man.
Me strong and evil recognize strongness and power, okay? Sometimes you use that to your advantage, other times you don't. It's a tool. It
Okay.
killed a skeleton for me.
It also dropped me.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I brought you back up.
Thank you. Thank you again.
And it's
Yeah,
dead, it's
I'm really
gone.
sorry.
Bree took care of it.
Well, why did you let it drop
that.
him then?
What? I tried to stop it, but it wouldn't listen. It was not a very good mount.
Wait, why are you grilling us on this?
Are you still crying?
You fucked up. It's not
Yeah.
our fault.
It was your fault they even got in the Glen in the first place.
Already, and we were moving forward.
All right. We're done. We're done. Criticizing the situation, and we're gonna go this way, and you go that way, and have a nice day, Warden.
Hunting trip.
So who's gonna look for a campsite?
I think EO was already setting up a camp. He's got a cook fire and a picnic bench out and everything.
Oh, perfect. I'm very tired. That fight took up a lot.
Yes, yes. Everyone get into camp. Let's get settled for the evening. And you won. I expect better of you.
Aww.
What are we eating? I'm hungry.
Did you bring me back a femur by chance?
A femur?
I wanted a nightmare femur. I wanted to see if I could use it as a club. Or maybe a maul, depending if it was big enough. A horse leg is pretty big.
I did not. I mean,
Damn it, yes.
Wait, DM, what happened to the body of the nightmare?
If
I
the
thought I just
bones,
saw, like,
were,
it-
bones were there.
The flesh turned to ash. It sort of left a charred burn mark where the body fell, but the bones were left behind.
Oh, so like a dragon.
I mean, it's still there, maybe?
Yeah, but the wards are up, and I shouldn't go back in there. Maybe next time. Maybe next time. I was just thinking, I got this warhammer, but it'd be nice if I had something with a little more oomph.
Well,
So you think a bone is going to be better off than that arcanely enhanced weapon that you've got?
Oh, no. But it's bigger. And that's helpful.
Oh, right. You're one of those.
Is this Lily talking?
Size matters.
Talking down to me?
Lily. This is Lily. I
Hey.
didn't have you down as a size queen.
I've had all sizes. And sometimes you just need a little extra. Just to get the job done. That's all.
Is Lily a bitch? Sorry.
She's acting
I'm
like
sorry,
it.
what was that? Who said that?
Yeah, she would have leaned that over. She really wasn't paying attention. So
Rian, how long have you been over here by the campfire?
what are you talking about? I've been here. I've been here since
The
you
whole
opened
time.
up.
What makes you think I'm a bitch?
I don't know. Just the tone of the inflection. I just didn't. I didn't.
I'm sorry if I was off-putting or hostile. That wasn't my intention. I was just trying to shoot the shit like the rest of you. I didn't mean any offense.
Oh.
I'm sorry if I offended you and your friends. I will step it back a bit if I overstepped. If I was a bit
I didn't
too
know we were
hard.
going. Lily, I didn't know we were going tit for tat. I honestly, it was out of the blue, and I thought that you were taking wild swings. But no, that was good.
Didn't mean to intimidate you so greatly.
Oh, Lily.
Is this sarcasm or what? I feel like she's being sarcastic. I can't. Okay.
I can't tell either.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Yeah, I don't know. That was
Nothing.
really quiet.
It's almost like you're mumbling somehow.
I'm not mumbling anything. I don't know what you're talking about.
Whoa.
Lips teeth.
Yeah, no. Sorry, she
I
takes.
think Rian just did a line.
I think
Yeah.
so.
Rian's going to take out her water skin and take a drink, hopefully trying to get
Is
out
it
of this
into a
conversation.
bong?
You got enough to share?
No.
So are we close by these plants we're supposed to pick?
I think we're about one more day's travel from the ruins of the fortress.
Yeah, I think that's about right.
Another day.
It was a burial crypt in times long past. One could only imagine that is why the undead continue to fester about there. But something about these burial sites, in particular, when under the bloom of the full moon, cause these moon blooms, some sort of mixture of the undead with the moon's light causes them to just thrive. If you're ever near graveyard, tombs, or crypts, be sure to keep an eye out for them. Not just about Twilight Dell, but going forward in your travels.
Hey, I compare you to a kiss from a rose on the grave.
Who's on watch?
I'll take
Pearl will
first.
take first watch.
Oh.
Ooh, a little Crow and Yas action?
Crow and Yas taking the first watch.
We have matching coats now, so obviously.
You must compare.
Feathers are up first.
Okay, I'll plan on taking last watch and making breakfast.
I'll take overnight watch.
Rian will sit with Bontu. Buddy it up.
Then we need somebody for second watch.
You know what?
that was
I
a
haven't had a time to talk to old Seneca here. I think, what do you say we take second watch?
I'd be more than happy to take second watch if you guys feel safe for me to do so.
Yep. That means Shikari, you're on breakfast watch.
You stuck with Eo.
Actually, I think I prefer it that way. That way I've got the early hours of the light, and I can just get through the last couple of books that I was researching. Wonderful, wonderful. So, how would you guys like to spend the next few hours resting up?
I would like to spend the next few hours resting up.
I mean,
What sorts
Three
of
of us got
supplies
hit
is
by
EO
a
pulling
horse.
from his pouches and bags and luggage?
Well, I mean, okay, so he's got to get the tent set up. So he starts by putting the stuff down, and then he gets the tent out and starts setting it up.
Before you
Yes.
get too involved, I was really quite parched, and I was wondering if you had anything in there that we might be able to like enjoy while we set up camp.
Oh, of course, mistress. Would you want water, or would you prefer perhaps some fruit juice?
Juice would be lovely.
All right.
Just,
I could
they really took
quick-
a lot out of me, and I'm quite tired now, and I feel a little. I want to be able to help you, but I won't be able to help you unless I get something in me.
I know just the thing. So he'll set aside the tent stuff, and he'll go to a different bag, and he'll pull out a cup of limes, and he's going to quickly like slice them open, and he has a small device for juicing them. He's gonna collect that in a little tin cup and pour that into the water skin, and then mix it up a little bit, and he'll bring that over and pour a very nice tin cup for Crow,
Sure.
and then he'll pull out. He has a small like spice bag, and it's got a small jar of sugar. So he's gonna sprinkle some sugar into her lime water.
I'm so excited.
Here you go, mistress.
She's gonna take the cup and she's gonna put down like the 2 small twigs she managed to pick up while scouring for fire logs. And she's just gonna be like, "This is exactly what I needed. Thank you so much. And I promise I'll help you after this. It's just
Oh,
I
it's no
was
it's no
hot.
concern, mistress. You relax and just rehydrate. As I have heard it said very often, it is very important to rehydrate before one desiccates.
Yes.
oh well, that sounds quite serious. So I will definitely be sipping on this.
Excellent. And then he'll go back and start putting the tent back up. And once he gets the tent set up, he has to pull out her bedroll, and then he pulls out the mattress of like additional cloth that goes under her bedroll so that she has something soft to sleep on. And then he gets her luggage out and sets up like a little coat rack. It's like a collapsible coat rack thing so that she can hang up the cloak, and he can air it out and make sure it gets brushed and beats all the dust and stuff off of the road and that kind of thing. So it takes him a good like 30 minutes to get everything set up.
And it takes Crow a good 25 to sip on this drink.
Mistress, are you prepared for bed now?
The fire's getting low. I thought we were getting more wood.
Oh yeah, I got this for it, and she'll hand up a twig.
Did you spend 30 minutes in the forest just getting a single twig?
No, I had to drink some juice.
So
Okay.
So you just didn't do your job?
I'm sorry. You guys came up to our campsite. You guys wanted to camp with the warden, and we decided we didn't want to camp. So you and I made a campsite, and now you're gonna come over here and act like I had a job to do?
Well, I thought it was the party's campsite. You know what? I think I'll go get
let's
some.
go get some wood.
campfire
Yeah.
wood.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Let's go do that.
I think we have to avoid this conflict.
Bontu and Rian will go get some firewood.
Cool. Roll me nature check.
Before Rian leaves, she'll spit on the ground and leave.
Five.
Wow.
Don't waste your moisture like that.
A sign of great
If
respect.
this was Arrakis.
It is not.
21.
Oh, that's much
Okay.
better.
I take it back. Spitting did the trick. Something about that.
She spit. It's fine. Everything's back to normal.
Rian knows the way. You have little issue foraging for it. It takes you guys like the better part of half an hour to get enough wood gathered up for the fires for the night.
Bantu, I don't think that we can bring back a log. I think that's too big.
Oh, it's okay. It'd probably make the fire too bright anyways. You right.
Yes.
He's gonna drop it in. It's gonna make a fairly loud noise.
By the way, how far can you throw?
Pretty far. Be pretty strong. How
This is
far can
not-
you throw?
I don't. I mean, I can throw somewhat far.
You want to have a contest?
He picks up a rock and he throws it.
You know what? Sure. Let's do it. Let's throw rocks into the forest.
I don't know how we do this. Strength checks?
Sure.
22. Oh, wait, that's the strength save. It's the same.
Bontu's juicing.
She's juicing.
14.
You guys throw the stone the exact same distance with a 14. Or sorry. That's a 22 and a 14. I'm
Yeah.
wrong. Bontu, you lose that stone and you can hear it like echo like through the forest a little bit as it makes contact with whatever trunk is out of sight down the way. Rian tosses a few hundred feet, like about 100 feet out with her stone.
I mean,
It's a good throw,
that was a good
just
throw.
not as good.
Dude,
Oh,
are you
thank
more of a... I know some people that are more of like like they sling it with their like... They like whip their arm around like with their agility, you know? Is that more like your forte?
Yes, actually, when me and my brother would be a part of a small crew on a ship, I was usually the one who was slinging out the nets and occasionally stabbing the fish when we were spear fishing.
You could always try using your dexterity.
I could, yes. Let's see if that's gonna work. No.
That's not much better. Well, maybe try. You gotta get your arm, like get your elbow up, right? When you do it, don't let your elbow drop down, cause like you see, Like when you let it go, it's just going like straight into the ground, pretty much. You gotta let go higher, and that'll get it to go further.
Okay.
Can Bantu assist her? Yeah! There you go.
No need. She lets loose this stone and it just soars through the woods, arcing between many a tree before landing off in the distance. Rien, this stone goes crashing into some of the leaves far off and away, but something about 50 feet away from where that stone impacted shifts between the trees.
Uh-oh.
Did you see that?
You hear some sort of chittering off in the distance.
We should go. We should go. Grab the wood. Come on, we should go. Stealth. We should be quiet. Shh.
Did you just hit an owlbear?
It was close.
Go ahead and roll me stealth checks, the both of you.
19.
Oh boy.
4.
No!
Oh, Bantu.
Bantu can't
That's-
stop laughing.
That's a natty 1 for Bantu.
Oh, it is. Why doesn't it show up red anymore?
The update.
Boo.
It's the worst. Yeah, you guys make it back to the camp. No issues. You guys gave him the slip.
When we come back to camp, Bantu's gonna say, the warden wasn't kidding. I think there might be an owlbear out there.
Oh, well, if we're careful and we don't agitate it, we should be fine.
They're usually pretty tame as long as you don't bother them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like with a Bantu and Rien hijinks, there's always trouble. I love this.
Anyways, we brought wood.
So by the time you guys get back, there's already a bit of a fire going, and Bree is cooking.
Oh, don't tell me that you have wood right next to that fucking fire.
You guys were playing. I needed to make a meal.
It's okay. Here's more.
Did anyone hear?
I also did some hunting while you guys were. I don't know what you guys were doing. You guys were off. What are you all doing all by yourselves for so long?
Oh, we were throwing rocks.
That's what they're calling it these days.
You're right.
No, we were
I
actually.
don't know. Like, yeah, Bree's not a great thrower, and I was helping her like throw rocks.
I'm a very good thrower. What are you talking about?
I meant Rien. My bad.
Bree. Yes,
Rien.
we met several times. Okay, that's fine.
Anyways,
Bantu.
I was showing her how to throw.
Well, how did it go?
Yeah, I mean,
it went good. It is different. I mean, I need to know how to throw before, because I could throw the spear.
I mean, you threw a trident right into a ghost. You know how to throw.
Yeah.
It just takes practice.
Oh, wait. Were you throwing like rocks or sticks, or what were you throwing?
Oh yeah, we're throwing rocks.
Oh, that's a different arm movement. That's a whole different school of thought.
And Darren, while you're throwing rocks, you saw the owlbear?
Oh. Yeah.
Yes, we did. Yes.
I have a good recipe for owlbear steaks.
Well, if it gets near the camp, we might get to try that out.
Maybe we.
I mean, as of now, all I've got is porcupine.
Do we draw a circle to protect against the owlbear, or do we have to wear owlbear warding off underwear?
What do you draw the circle with?
A stick.
Not salt?
No, just a stick. That's what you use to ward off owlbears or owlbear resistant underwear.
You
I didn't
have
know they
any
made that.
extra owlbear resistant underwear?
Thank you.
I don't think that'll work, Rien.
No, I.
Rien starts drawing a circle around herself.
Is this a fishing village thing?
No, I think it's just a Rian thing.
No, no, I was joking. You see, in my village, usually too, we used to say that there was a bear, fish, in the ocean. So as children, we used to with the littler ones, we said that in order for you to stay overnight on a beach, you had to draw an anti fish bear a circle.
What's a
It was
fish
very
bear?
funny.
Oh, a fish bear is far worse than an owl bear. I'll tell you that. They can swim.
Oh, they could, but it never. It was like a boogeyman.
I don't like that he's putting battle map.
Look, it's fine.
What happened to our nice cutscene, God?
Just wanted a top-down perspective.
Oh, did you though?
Sure.
Did we get along?
Just everyone's so comfortable.
No.
You know.
Can we?
Well, I'm glad the two of you didn't cause too much ruckus. And
Did we at least get a short rest?
Go ahead and roll for a short
I don't
rest.
think EO did. Not while he was getting all the gear out, serving juice, making a bed,
Yeah, but
doing.
You guys went and collected firewood after he finished all that.
We didn't get a fucking short rest. God damn it.
Oh no,
I-
we didn't for sure.
Wait, I just read the book. I think I should get one.
The Yastra,
Straight juice,
the
you
people
definitely
hanging out
got
at camp, I think, got a short rest in. The people that went out looking for wood did not get the short rest.
God damn it.
yeah, I'll take a short rest. I'm just cooking up some local things that I found.
Like what?
Porcupine with a creamy pumpkin sauce.
Gross and delicious.
Yeah. And if I can swing it, it's going to be a little hard, but like a no knead whole wheat bread.
Watch. Yastrev and Crow, can I get perception checks from the two of you?
Ruh-roh.
It was a 5.
Perfect. So the night just starts to linger on as it gets later. One by one, some of your compatriots start to excuse themselves, drifting off to sleep. Campfire gets a little bit dimmer, but it's okay because most people are asleep. So that darkness around the edges of your campgrounds creeps in a little bit closer. A little bit closer. And it's not too terribly long before the pair of you hear something that sounds like, I don't know, maybe like
Is that your stomach?
maybe a pack of cats sprinting by.
Oh, well, that'd be a weird thing for a stomach to make, but I don't know.
I think we're being hunted. Miss
what?
Crow.
Hunted like by something bad or hunted by something like it's just gonna walk by us?
Yeah, if it was going to walk by us, I don't think it would get this close.
Maybe it just doesn't know we're here. We're pretty sneaky.
How bright is our campfire?
Bright
I think
is
it's
your
pretty dim.
campfire.
I feel like we would have it kind of on like lower embers for overnight. I don't think we'd be like pumping the gas on the fire at nighttime.
Well, here's the thing. I can't see in the dark.
Oh,
Bright, do you want your campfire, Yas?
This like on screen looks like good. I don't know how bright that is. Seems bright enough.
hearing that, Crow's gonna take a coin out of her purse and she's gonna cast light on it and hand it to Yas.
Oh, thank you.
That's good. Light on. Oh,
that may help. It's just, it helps the others sleep a little bit when it's not as bright, so you can kind of stick it in your pocket unless you need to see. Neil really needs his rest. He does so much for me.
Do we hear any more scuffling or anything?
Every now and then you hear it again, and then like 10 minutes, 15 minutes goes by, and then there's another scuffling nearby. Then another half an hour. There's another scuffling nearby. It's the same critter, you reckon, from the sound of these steps. It's like many in rapid succession. They sound like many a small print scurrying about somewhere, but the size of the brush that this thing seems to be shifting seems to be a lot larger than whatever its feet seem to be shuffling through the woodlands with. It sounds big, but it also sounds small.
I don't know
Sounds
what
like
I'm
there's a
imagining,
lot of
but it's
them, or maybe it's
adorable.
just a big one. Dark. And it's odd because at some hours of the night, you feel like sometimes the shadows around the trees just start to creep in around you during your watch. And it's just very unsettling as the night continues on. And Yastrev, you hear that scuffling sound one more time, and it sounds like something nearby. Roll me one more perception check, please.
Just Joss?
Yastra, yeah. Since
Okay,
you got
that's
the 5 on
That's
your...
fair. I don't hear anything.
Oh, Yastrev. You kind of like remain focusing on that patch of woods for a little while, and you find your gaze just kind of lingering a bit too long, and everything just starts to blur into focus a little bit. And then you catch that slightest bit of movement. And as it stirs, your pupils focus upon that part of the forest, and they're just on the edges of the light of your campfire. You make out something large, just peeking close enough, and it looks something like that.
Oh, fuck off.
Almost like a giant centipede.
What is it, Yas?
Crow, there is a giant bug staring at us. Don't make any
I don't really do bugs, Yas.
As many small tentacles about its almost centipede-like mouth start just writhing like it's breathing in the many different scents around it. What would you like to do?
We're going to crouch down and slowly shake Rianoic.
Do you want me to do that too?
Yes.
Hey,
Please.
I can do that. You want me to wake up Rian also? Same time as you?
Yes, just I worry that it's going to pounce on us if we move too sudden. And I worry if we wake them up, they might make sudden movements. Maybe not Io, he is a strange bird.
Alright.
I'll get
So,
Io.
I'll get Rian.
can I have Io, Crow, Yastrev, and Rien roll into initiative for me, please?
I'm rolling hot tonight, guys. It's gonna be good. I had juice though. I should be fired up for this.
Finally get a decent initiative. That's cool.
It's good because you're the one who's seen it so far. And of course, the hero gets 24.
A better view on it. Look at that little cutie. guessing no, Rian's right there. Why?
Yeah,
Why did that not add
she
you?
rolled 24. She just hasn't added herself to the turn order.
Oh,
Alright.
shoot. Again, I'm sorry.
Rian, you feel yourself being shaken awake during somebody else's watch. Yas, like, how are you waking her up?
Um,
You have that torch?
well, I
Or
have
that
the coin.
spell?
Yeah, I'm just going to very gently just shake her shoulder a little bit. And then whisper, Rian, wake up. But be very quiet.
What? Okay. What's going on? I don't. What?
I need you to listen. There is an enormous bug staring at us from the outskirts of the campfire.
Well, then smush it. I don't understand. Wait,
No,
what?
no, Rian, it's a really big bug.
Oh, okay. Brienne will shimmy herself out of the sleeping bag and stand up and look into the forest. Does she see the bug?
Roll me a perception check at disadvantage.
Because I can't see shit in the dark.
Cause you's a human and shit is dark.
Does Yas have his torch out though?
He's got
sir.
your light spell on his.
On the coin if he's holding it out.
Yeah.
I don't know if that would help her or not.
Not enough, it seems. You don't see the monster in the direction that he's pointing. Like maybe like your eyes still have a little bit of sleep in them. Maybe your gaze is a little bit blurrier than you need to see this thing that's somewhere out in that gray, dark shadow area beyond the light of your campfire. You don't see it yet.
Okay. I trust you. I don't see anything. Rian will take a fighting stance and have her trident out. Or did she already use her action?
No.
What?
No.
Okay, Rian will take a fighting stance and hold an action just in case anything happens. Two-handed on her trident.
Them's fighting stances.
Yeah, she's also very tired. Still 7
Yes.
HP. She's doing well.
Woo! Yastra.
Yas is going to try to take a very cautious step backwards.
Okay.
And wake up Lily.
Action to shake Lily awake.
And then we'll take a very cautious step forward back. And then we'll tell Lily, blah 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 bug.
Blah 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 bug.
Yes, it's a huge blah
Those
blah
are the
blah
worst
bug.
kind.
I will go on the next turn.
I don't know what that means.
I've rolled it to initiative.
Lily, wake up.
Ew. You feel yourself being shaken awake by Crow in the middle of the night. Crow, how are you waking Eo?
Neil, Yas told me to wake you up quietly. There's a bug. That it
And
might jump on us.
Eo's eyes just pop open, and he's like instantly awake. Where's the bug?
I don't know.
How many times has she woken Eo up like this before? Eo, there's a bug.
More than once.
That we have
So
to be
he-
quiet though.
Yes, misters, I'll be quiet. So he gets up, and I don't remember her saying it was a big bug, just that it's a bug.
No, she said a bug, and
So
it might jump on us.
so he gets up and he like grabs one of his shoes. And he
Is
just
it a
starts looking-
slipper? You grab a slipper?
No, I didn't bring the slippers with us on
Oh,
our
no.
camping adventure. but he grabs a shoe or one of his boots and he's just looking around. It's like, okay. And trying to find, so he's going to do a perception check and see if he can see a bug.
Roll me that perception check.
That is going to be a 10 total.
In total, you don't see the bug, and you really haven't been given any useful information about where it could be. You look up and see Yaz pointing Rien in a direction, but much like Rien, you don't see anything in the direction that Yas is pointing.
Where did you say the bug was?
That's way. And I'll slowly point.
Seems almost like it's a little harder to see out here in these woods than you guys were anticipating. In the night, it's like those shadows are just closing in around your campsite.
That's pretty much it for you.
It's getting darker.
I hope there's no mysterious vampires behind this.
Anything else you would like to do?
Nope. I have no reason to take any other action at the moment.
Chittering sound can just start to be heard cutting through the silent forest as a larger figure scurries across the floor of the woods, crunching a number of brush underfoot as it scampers a little bit closer, and this carrion crawler rears up a little bit and just starts to spread a number of these tentacles out from around its mouth, like it's smelling the air a little bit closer as these feelers go out and just are emptily grasping at nothing, and then shriveling back and then reaching out again and again and again as it gets a little bit closer.
Mom, let me sleep.
And it is going to scuttle to there.
Is it doing that terrible things that some bugs do where it like spits out its intestines to feel out for things?
You don't know yet. Crow!
Ew, I think I see the bug now. I think it's a big bug.
Eo's gonna need a bigger shoe.
I need a bigger shoe. And Crow is going to take one step this way, and she's gonna shake Bantu.
Bantu, roll into initiative.
There's a it's I said shh.
Oh, sorry.
There's a bug right behind you.
Oh, holy shit!
Bantu's gonna kick Bree.
Gotta wait for your turn, Bantu.
You gotta roll into initiative.
18. Oh, I did
That's a
select my
very-
token. I got it.
Oh man.
Right.
And then was that an action to wake up Bantu?
Action to shake him awake.
Okay, that's fair. For my bonus action, I would like to cast innate sorcery on myself. And I'll give myself the blue dot.
Cool.
I do have a slight question. Did Bantu get to sleep long enough to get a short rest?
Short rest, yes.
Okay. I'm gonna do that real quick. How many hit die do I have? I have 2. Okay.
Can I also get some of that short rest?
Rien, you weren't on the first watch. Yeah, sure. Rien, you can take a short rest before being woken up. Bro.
And I'm gonna take another step back towards Eo and just kind of tap him on like the shoulder again and be like, it's over there, Eo. It's over there.
All right.
And that's my turn.
Then we go to Rien.
Rien does not know what to do. She'll look back at Yas, Trev, like do I?
Yostrav's
do?
gonna grab his weapon and grip it tighter and nod like it's time.
Okay. Rien is going to. Should I charge at this thing? Yeah, you know what? If you give the signal, Rien's going to kind of fast walk 5. What?
In all fairness, it's
Oh, too
in our
late.
name. We are the fighters. Yeah.
Fight her.
Rien's going to like speed walk 5 feet and then just book it into this thing two-handed. Actually.
Two-handed.
You know when you've played Breath of the Wild, you know when Link like charges up and does that like one-handed thing with long spheres and does that little twist?
The like tornado style twist.
Kind of. It's like a vertical twist.
Like a corkscrew?
Yeah, like a corkscrew. Yes. Rien
right.
does that. So that way, you know, one-handed. I'm sticking to one-handed. 20.
One-handed. 23 hits for 12.
You rolled higher with one-handed damage. Damn.
Yep, so she's going to switch back to two-handed. I only
guess
do
it was the same,
one-handed
technically.
if they're small. If they're small
you-
creatures, I've decided that.
Did you cry out when you swung?
I didn't notice she was there. I'm sorry.
You know. She will, however, psionic strike. She will do a psionic strike for an extra 6
Nice.
damage. Also,
Extra 6 damage. This creature just recoils, and it lets out a shrill, high-pitched sort of trill from these mandibles that stick out above its mouth and over its head, arcing up high, and they just start to vibrate wildly as this high-pitched note cuts through the night. It's almost supersonic, like a dog whistle.
Does it wake up Bree?
It does not.
Bree's a pretty sound sleeper.
Anything else you'd like to do, Rien?
Yes. Am I able to topple this guy? Because if so,
I don't know what's
he needs to
toppling.
roll me. He needs to roll a
Con save, right?
make a con save. Yes.
Con save to a large creature. That's going to be a 17.
I don't think it'll make
Yeah,
it.
DC is going to be 10 plus your strength, so DC 13.
Yeah. Oh, well, doesn't do it, but I tried. And I think that's the important part.
Yeah.
And I had fun while doing it.
Topple's hard against big creatures. It's
It
good
is
for little
very
guys.
hard. Yeah. Yeah, that's all I have.
Cool.
Oops.
Next up is Bontu.
Oh, no, wait. Lightning damage. Never mind.
Bontu is going to use his action and wake Bree the fuck up.
Bree, you feel a boot in your face.
Yeah, he kicks Bree right in the shoulder and says, "Wake up!"
Why? What? Why?
There's a fight. Get your weapon.
All right. I always have. What are we fighting?
Ah!
Bontu. She just grabs something. Chikari's leg. I don't know. She's gonna start swinging something at some point.
He like grabs her head and like turns it towards the bug.
Looks like a really big bug.
Yeah, I think you should stab it. Or smash it. Do your thing.
All right. I guess I'll roll into initiative then.
Roll into initiative, Briarios.
It's so early. What time is it?
Didn't
Nope.
even get to second watch.
Oh no. I was so tired. I only got a 7. I'll add my turn.
And then Bontu will use half his movement to stand up. Because I'm pretty sure I was still on the ground. And then he will move here to give Bree some cover while she stands up.
All right.
And that's it. I don't have any bonus actions. Nope, that's it.
Lily is going to step forward and she's been woken up. She sees this thing here and she's going to try and loose a radiant flame at this thing into its side with an 18 for some damage. Great job, Lily. Yastrev.
Good job, Lily. Yastrev is going to reach down and out of his back grab his great sword and
Sword.
surge forward. And he is going to make a feinting attack and swing with advantage. Once I get to the top of the... Alright. 17? Pretty sure that hits.
Ryan.
Hello?
Hello?
He rolled a
Hello?
17 to hit.
Yes, 17 hits. Can you hear me?
We can hear you
He
now.
can hear you now.
I don't know what happened.
That was weird.
For 15 damage.
Yep.
Cleaves into this carrion crawler. It lets out another one of these shrill, high-pitched screeches. Anything else you'd like to do?
Damn.
No. Sorry, I was going through my bonus actions. No. Hey, Ryan, you're cutting out a little bit.
Hello?
Yeah,
Okay.
all I caught out of that was, from you singing Yobendra.
Yobendra! Well, that's not
Okay.
helpful, is it?
Because EO he's still kind of asleep, even though he's like awake. He's going to see that there's this giant thing over there, and he's going to throw the shoe. But as soon as he throws it, he follows it up with an Eldritch Blast.
Perfect.
Eldritch Shoe.
Right, Eldritch Shoe. But it's pretty late, so he only rolls a 10.
10 is not going to do it.
So he had
Bounces
to,
off
he
the
had to
shell of
avoid hitting the shoe.
As the carrion crawler is going to reach down with its paralyzing tentacles down towards
Oh, fuck.
Bantu and Rien. Bantu, that is going to be a 13 to hit.
That misses.
Rien, a 16 to hit.
Rachel?
Sorry, meets it, beats it.
Meets it, beats it.
Will silvery barbs that.
That drops it down to 16 to hit.
Damn.
What?
The same number.
You get hit either way.
Shit!
And
You
I'm gonna
have
give
her advantage.
I'll give Ray an advantage, and they'd be like, "Don't let it touch you. It's really gross."
Rien, roll me a dexterity saving throw.
At advantage, right?
Okay.
I think.
A 13.
All right. You're going to take 9 points of piercing damage,
All right.
3 points of poison damage,
All right. Okay. We're.
and you are
slowly-
not paralyzed. Congratulations.
I'm
Oh,
not paralyzed.
fuck.
And that is going to be its turn. Briarios.
Bree's gonna stand up, grab her warhammer. I don't appreciate bugs coming into my camp. and she's gonna recklessly attack and smash the shit out of this thing.
Smash the shit out of it.
17 to hit.
17 hits.
All right, it's gonna be a D10 plus rage damage. Rage damage. Oh, hold on. New sheet. Who dis? I gotta activate the thing. Hold on. All right, there it is. Plus 7. 17 points of bludgeoning damage.
Bree, what does it look like as you drop this carrion crawler?
So because she could just like golf swing just about anything at this point, she takes it and like after it like does its terrible creepy tentacle thing to Rien, she just smashes it. Like she jumps up off of like Bantu's leg, smashes it in the side of the head and sends it scattering 15 feet away. Don't touch my little ones.
Lovely. Lovely, lovely. And with that visceral sight, I think we're going to call it a session as the party's night goes uninterrupted after that.
Woo. Maybe we get a long rest.
Yeah, everyone's going to be able to get a long rest.
I just turn around and just curl right back down next to Chikari. We all good here?
Yep, thanks, Bree.
You're welcome. Next time, don't wake me up. You guys got this handled.
I never.
I'm tired.
He said it was,
He said it was a bug.
That's just not what I do.
Unless someone's throwing up or has a fever, don't come get me.
Just ignore her. We're gonna get her every time.
Oh. No, that's fine. No,
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night,
session,
everybody.
Fantastic session.
That was a nice
See you
session.
next week.
Look
next
at us,
week.
right on time.
I'm dying.